look like, but I'll know probably a little bit later on, for sure.
Oh, I just found these. Oh,
We're down the rabbit hole.
sorry. Last thing.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
I found these cave pillars
Ooh.
on someone's Patreon for
Ooh,
$1.
those look better than the Watsy ones, actually.
And I printed them. This is on my filament printer,
Okay.
so they're super cheap. And I
Yeah.
cranked up the scale or whatever. They're amazing.
They're nice. Yeah, I like that a lot.
Like for caves and stuff, and you can get like
Yeah.
people on top.
Yeah. No, that's
and
sick, dude.
everything.
For $1, that's pretty nice.
I know.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
like,
'cause
so I made like a whole bunch
I-
of them. For,
You could
I
put
went
this.
in.
You could put 6 in a box,
Like-
sell them for $30 at Watsy.
I went in to check on Geo, and the tub was like almost filled to the brim. I had originally set him up in a shower, and he switched it to downspout and fucking thing. And I was like, he's like da 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 da, and I was like, you fucking animal, dude.
Doing that noise?
Let's not make it
All right,
political.
well,
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I stopped. All right. I'm gonna close that page because I can literally stay here for a while.
Yep.
Okay. Last time on Dragonlance, Shadows of Chant. Why are you laughing?
Every time you say that, I just think you're gonna say Dragon Ball Z.
No.
It just always sounds like it.
The party enters the arena. Upon entering, they see a half-orc changing his clothes randomly into weird pants, a bald-headed priest, a black-haired woman with a heavy amount of nervousness surrounding her, a radiant man taking out a ruby-red drum, and written on the drum's skin is Lavaine's lament. Leading them is Fierna, who looks at the announcer, and with a silence in the room that fills, the battle begins. As the battle begins and struggles from each side are happening, Fierna, with her magic, switches Talia and Virgil in their places. Upon being switched, fire is literally engulfing both Virgil and Tony as Virgil falls in battle. Once Virgil falls in battle, the party begins to sweep through, beating Talia, Illibris. I don't remember the name of the half-orc because it's hard to say. Grukmok, falling but not going down. Upon
Anyway,
seeing,
so who cares?
upon
It's just
seeing the
another
battle
tombstone.
shift, Belial also falls, and upon seeing the battle shift, we see Locke starting to shift in his allegiance. Once the shift goes and the party beats Fierna and Belial, they both disappear because once they die in their realm, they are gone. Upon being defeated, we fall to Virgil's unconsciousness, where he is spoken to by Glacia, where she is asking him to become her champion, to be what she wants him to be. But Virgil, upon talking to his party members, remembering what Rithik had told him, denies her that chance and is brought back to the party. But before being brought back, she does show a strange Gelroy attacking the half-orc that is already in death's door, making sure he does not come back from the dead, and also looting his body. Locke contemplates the irrationality of seeing this and questions if he should be with this party or not. Upon the party being all together, Eddie, Rithik, and Virgil have an interesting back and forth, with Gelroy being mentioned by how Virgil sees Rithik, and then Eddie saying that you must do what must be done. Tensions arise, and that is where we left off.
I think he said actually you played your role well, so I think
Yeah,
that's what
Yeah,
I think you.
but-
what it was.
I think you might have jumped over a few parts there. You perfectly
we said-
summarized that.
What
yeah.
we said was like every other time. This is Virgil's POV, baby.
It is true.
This
It
is
is true. It's
I
very
love
good.
Virgil's
it.
POV.
This was the most Virgil POV.
I also
Potato, potato.
missed that
Point
entire
being.
last
He's
end
like,
of
oh, by the
session.
way,
Jesus.
this is how I became the world's greatest hero.
I like the summary for the fight was shit happened. I got burned and lit alive while I was in stone, and then the fight ended. Okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna say every little detail.
no.
It's
I'm just.
the
It was just
general.
funny. It's perfect. I love it.
So, in the press box, the surrounding stands have either burnt out or the crowds have all dissipated or have left at this point. You are standing amidst a barren, broken, still slightly smoking areas arena. Coming from behind Belial's throne, there is this swirling vortex, and even from here, a chill wind is coursing towards you, giving rise to goosebumps upon your arms. This strange temperature dichotomy. They're both unnatural, this heat and this cold. But there's something else there as well. It's another nervous type of energy begins to fill you guys all. But you don't see any other way forward at this point besides that. So I said we'd kind of rewind from you guys going into it. So what we have, but that's what you see so far.
So we haven't gone through yet.
No, I'll allow you guys to talk about it first before you do it. But
I'm going
when
through.
we leveled up, we long rest, right?
Yep.
And the point of exhaustion that I had,
That was an ass. That too.
Do you
Does
have
that
one?
go away? We had
Yes.
one.
you lose one for every long rest. Or is it two? I think it's one. I'll
it
check.
says recover one during this.
Yep.
Alright.
You lose one.
Alrighty, awesome.
So, with tension still a bit rocky, Gilroy, you don't know what came over you. This rage, this anger, it was almost like something, it was an out-of-body experience. But you felt like something or someone was in control in that moment. But at the same time, it was also you. When you cracked those coins,
Uh, 19.
19. So with your knowledge of everything that has happened with Talisha, with essence, with souls, with past selves, you wonder, was that a past self in control there, or was it potentially a future self or something else entirely?
Gilroy believes in reincarnation. Now. He's had all this past life stuff, but hasn't really thought about it until it kind of like maybe directly affected him.
I see how I tie this in.
That's right. Hang on, I can make this work. You shut up. I can make anything work. I can put myself in the fucking story.
Oh, you seem like you speak from experience there.
Yeah, I think he's kind of, that's a lot for him to kind of like process at the moment, but the thing that kind of was also on his mind with the whole fight, and then afterwards with Virgil and Eddie and that whole thing kind of happening, he kind of says to everyone, right, I apologize. There was a darkness for a moment. I don't know if it's the hells affecting me or not, but I'm glad to see you all. I'm happy that we're all here now, together again, because that's what makes us strongest. Virgil, could I just speak with you for a moment over here?
Oh, camper over.
Yeah, I just kind of want to go over, like, just to have a little private conversation. It doesn't have to be like, I'm not like trying to be like the stealthiest person in the world, but just have a private conversation over to the side. How are you doing? You feeling alright?
I don't know, Gilroy. I mean, brought Rithik, and man, oh man, you brought Rithik. That man can fight. We brought Eddie, and I don't know if you just heard, but that's Eddie right there. That's him in a nutshell. That's and now we have. I think the guy's name is Locke, and you know he's got Lavaine's lament written on his drum skin. I don't know what's going on, but I think Glacia's testing us in more ways than one, and I don't think she just wants one dwarf. I think she wants both of us now.
I think she wants us all. Really.
Love some short kings.
Yeah. Well, 2 dwarves make 1 full person, so you need the set.
Right, that's how it works.
Yeah, you stack them.
I heard what you and Eddie said, and it's difficult because he's right in a way. If you're looking at it strictly from logic, right? If you remove emotion, if you do this, you do that, then this plan, right? Removing humanity from it, A to B, shortest path, it does make sense, but there is a lot more than just that when it gets put into practice. People get in the way, people's emotions get in the way, and it needs to be factored in, I believe, as a part of the equation. What you did in that fight was your job. You healed us all, and you did an amazing job of it. You got pretty fucked over right away, though, getting swapped around. And I'm sorry I wasn't there, but I wanted to give you this to help you along your way, so you'll never be in the dark, and maybe with these tests that Galatia's putting in front of us will help you. And I give you my Mace of Disruption.
Oh, I have a real weapon.
So you can look it up. It's just the
Yeah,
Mace
I'll add
Disruption.
it to myself, but
It's super dope against fiends and stuff. So he gives this to you and he says, "This has been fucking dope down here. Honestly, the most use I've got out of it. But I've got this new mall, and I don't know where that hammer went. I think someone took it from me. I don't know why. Eddie might be looking at it. But here, take this because you have a job to heal all of us, to keep us alive, and I have a job to keep you all alive. So use it well."
You'll see Virgil grab, swing it a bit, place it down. He'll look back just to make sure no one's seeing other than us, and you'll see a tear come down his eye. And then he'll just give you the biggest hug he can, and then just whisper. And then I'll just whisper, "I've missed Gilroy."
I missed you too. I totally did.
And then I'm gonna make it towards where it's the most, like, I'm not letting go until you say, "Okay, enough."
Yep. It's good. Yeah. Alright.
It's like
we
the,
should probably
Disney-
get, moving on with the plan. Right. Okay. Okay.
Oh, sorry. I stayed longer than I need. Okay.
No, it's okay. You got to get some practice swings in. So,
You know, you guys know like the Disney princess rule. If you're at like the Disney parks, like they're not allowed to let go. You have to wait for the kid to let go.
Oh, is that right?
Oh,
I didn't know
that's
that
a
was a rule.
I didn't know that was a rule.
They have to wait for the kid to let go before like they let go.
This is
Oh,
all the
that's how.
brothers. This is all the brothers looking at Virgil hugging. Alright.
I thought he was gonna go in and
Tony.
whisper, "You are my rock."
No, that was before shit happened. I still
Kansu
like
and Tony
Gilroy.
on the outside looking in.
I'll grab the mace, clean my face, and then
We only met Gilroy. What? How long has it been? A year? Two years? 3 years? 3 years?
and
Maybe?
change?
2.5 years?
It's been 2.5.
It's
Two and
been
a
a
half
while.
Because we did the 2-year hiatus, and then I don't know how much time was before that. 2
Yeah,
months.
but I lived with Gilroy and Salamnia.
Actually, this is Tony.
anyway,
Mm.
there you go.
All right, and then as I get
Who's
that,
me?
I'm just gonna look at. I think it's at this point. I think it would be Rithik, and I'll just be like, I got this from one of my dear brothers that sacrificed himself for these children. I don't know how to use it. It's been a toothpick in my hands pretty much. I literally don't use this at all. And I'll hand him the vicious rapier that Raylan gave me. Maybe it'll be better in your hands.
No, I'm holding the rancier torture in one hand, O Center in the other, and I just let O Center kind of disappear and then take the rapier. And I'm like,
Oh.
all right, thank you.
It's got a lot of sentimental value. I hope it.
Then why
hope
did
it
you
works
give it
well.
to me? You just met me.
Well, I can't use it. Tony has the Claw of Paladine.
Tony's
This
like-
is all starting to feel real personal.
And
Tony's like, wow, that
Bookmark
was Raylan's sword? I really
has
looked up
the
to Raylan.
Power. Eddie has a suit that shoots lightning,
Mm-hmm.
Does Gilroy see this?
and you literally broke
Oh,
my
I had
neck
just right in front of him. So
So,
with
Gilroy's
a
like,
weapon. So
"See?
I think it's just
Is he
better in
giving
your
Raylan's
hands.
sword away?
I mean,
Is that Raylan's sword?
I appreciate the offer, but I think it'd be better with someone who understands the meaning behind it. Because to me, this is just a sword that's literally going to go in my bag and never come out.
Hey, don't you want to give that to
He's
your
like,
kid?
hey, Locke.
I think one of your
Hmm.
brothers would be better off with this
But
over
I
me.
don't-
but I don't
I
like
just-
them.
I don't think they would
I
use
I
it.
understand that you don't like them as much as you like me, but
He's like a
It's not
celebrity.
about like they already have better weapons than this one.
I mean, so
Pick
do
our
I.
worst weapon.
Literally the worst weapon.
I just can't use this. Okay, I'll just take it back. Sorry.
Tony,
You don't need to be sorry. It's just
You're like, man, I didn't get
It's wasted on me.
What does
Before you
what does
die.
Locke what does
And you're
Locke
like,
look
"Okay,
like during
you
all
now
this?
keep it."
Is Locke just watching?
There is, if one were to look at Locke in this moment, there's actually a little bit of a wry smile.
Mm.
Almost like maybe there's been some kind of similar interactions with not quite this. I don't know a word for this, honestly. Just not this per se, but he's seen some stuff.
Wait, Rithik, you said you could put this away, like where it won't get harmed.
Oh no, it might get harmed. It'll go in the bag with the Equilibrium.
With the purified Equilibrium?
Yes. It's just a bag. It's nothing special.
Like, wait, this will fit in the bag? Do you have a magical bag?
No, I just said it's just a bag. Nothing special.
I'll just, no worries. I'll just,
You just either keep it or give it to somebody else.
no, I'll just keep it. It's fine. I'll keep it. It'll just be a memento.
You
Alright.
need to have it.
Oh, that would work actually perfect. I just don't want to be carrying.
Okay, what is this?
Finish this.
It's a vicious rapier.
This.
I'm carrying.
Ugh.
I just have a plus
It's so-
0. I can't use this weapon.
It
I'm
just
not
says,
proficient.
"May this forever protect my brothers, Raylan."
No, it
Etched
does not.
into
No,
it.
it does not. It is not
That's the
type
flavor
of
text.
weapon.
We can add as the flavor text. Absolutely, we can.
No, it was just a vicious rapier.
useless memento out of my bag.
Alright.
And
I've
here's a
traded with
picture of
Delroy.
Raylan. You can have this too. I don't really look at it.
I'm just gonna voice out looking at everybody. So what's the plan now, guys?
Alright, we're good. Never a dull moment.
What's the plan now?
I've never felt so betrayed.
You don't even use weapons. You have a freaking suit
I
of
wanna.
armor. There's
Tony
no
wants
point
to
in
during this
Kansu.
interaction.
The memory of Ray.
Kansu was just finishing up on the corner. He was
Raylan,
doing
all
a
he
quick
did was try to
memorial
protect
service
you
for
from your life.
Raylan. The only other Sylvanus the elf, you know, like
Yep.
just
Who
We
could have
lost
passed
some-
here to them? Yep.
lost him just a few days ago. Or yesterday maybe. I don't know how much time has elapsed.
Not much.
And you know, I was just, oh, what? After I finished doing a quick prayer for Raylan. What's going on? What's the plan? Looks around.
Yeah, you see kind of the Gilroy and Virgil swapping weapons after Rithik looks a little dumbfounded and is Tony can Tony bear to watch this at this point?
He
the question.
can. I mean, he feels hurt, but Tony's kind of like, whatever makes him happy, I'll support from afar.
Oh my God,
the job of the
jeez, y'all
job
make
of the job of the shield is to take the hit. So if I get dented and broken, as long as the wearer of the shield is fine, then that's
The job of the shield.
He's been like this. Ignore him.
Paladin called me the shield of the chosen of Paladin. I'm supposed to protect Virgil.
I literally fired
Tony
him from
pulls
the
out
job.
Tony pulls out a notebook. Don't leave weapons with Virgil. When I pass.
leave nothing in my will to Virgil. Eddie, while that's all going on, you probably would have your mind most on the continuation. The mission isn't done. You see the exit with its rotating vortex, the pulsating cold air already emanating out from it, which in the Hall of Paintings, while you could see into those locales, to actually have the object of containment actually spilling out, this must be quite the place you would be going into should you make the journey.
Sorry, I saw the picture sent on the.
I'm gonna go in, and I'd say, like, as I walk in, AV is flying right next to me into the portal.
Okay. As you're walking into the portal, I need you both, you and AV. I get you guys to make a Constitution saving throw, please and thank you.
Are we nearby?
Yeah, I say Eddie points it out, and then you guys can all kind of go at the same time. So,
So then
We're all doing cons.
Hey, what roll it? Shut up.
Constitution saving throw.
Did your auras get stronger by leveling up?
The baby was.
Once we get to level like 17, yeah.
Wait, aren't we level 17?
Well, some people are
Seconds.
multi-class.
Seconds.
Yo,
Oh no, you guys
no.
are multi-class. I
Neither
forget
of
you
us
guys
are.
are multi-class.
And it's
One more
18,
level.
not 17.
One more level. Or sorry, 2 more.
Justin, you said a con save?
Yeah, one for you and one for AV if AV has stats.
I think he shares all mine. So 16 on mine, and a
So with the plus
17
10?
on AV's.
Plus
I'm
10
out of
from,
your range, I think.
No, we're all there.
No, we're all together.
Oh, okay. But yeah, plus 10, so it's 26, 27.
27, okay. The biting cold is unlike anything you ever felt. You recall moments in your past between the shattered mirror that is that history. You remember points of absolute zero amongst the stars. Yet even here, it is somehow colder. But those adventures in the past did prepare you for this, and the initial bite of Stygia does not find purchase on you as you walk through the portal. Who would like to go next?
I will remain last so that everyone can make their saves.
On save.
Stuff.
Okay.
And how much do I get off the stuff?
Plus
10.
10.
Oh,
Is everyone
right,
else doing their
so
saves before I can do anything?
38.
Jesus Christ.
Holy crap.
All right.
Does
So
that pass?
Was that a nat 20?
No,
is
it was
that
an
good?
18.
Is that
Plus
good?
10 save, plus 10 bonus.
Jeez. Right.
Yeah.
Consi, you've done records, you've done the historical researchings, you've seen tundras and wastelands. Again, it's a similar idea as was Eddie. This is an unimaginable cold. It's just your travels have hardened you to a point that in this moment, with your loosely, we'll call them friends at this point and brothers, their camaraderie finds a warmth within you, and you two are able
I
to.
got better flavor. So it's not actually flavor; it's actually like part of the thing. The Amulet of Inferno. It's like ever burning, so it says
Mhm.
it grants resistance to cold damage. Any magical flames you conjure can't be extinguished through any means and can exude any temperature. So it's just like it might be like the cold is cold, but I still have this like cloak of like infernal fire around me. I guess that balances out that temperature and allows me to.
Okay. So we're gonna absolutely we'll go with that as this wreath of infernal flame wraps around Konsu as he steps through. Tony, you see that infernal flame like a lover's or a mother's hands wrap its way around Konsu, protecting him from the cold. An infernal heat as he steps through. Who would like to go next?
Guess I'll go. Just make sure things are okay on the other side.
You have not seen otherwise.
Okay. Oh. 27.
Plus the 10.
Mm-hmm. That's
That
what the
would
10.
be 10. Yeah. Tony, following Eddie and Konsu's example, you're able to buckle under the extreme cold, but you don't break. You're able to
I feel
be
nothing.
the shield. You feel nothing. You're physically damaged. You're emotionally damaged at this point. Nothing could possibly make this worse.
The
Hell
cold
is nothing
inside.
to the personal hell that is Tony's in Tony's mind.
The cold inside
as
my
he-
heart froze harder than the cold that was around me. That is how I could.
As you also watch in the portal. Who would like to go next?
I'll look at Locke, and I'll just be after you.
All right. All right.
Locke doesn't get a +10. It's allies only.
I was gonna ask if he does he get the plus.
Locke.
I feel like he
doesn't
wouldn't need it.
Doesn't need your protection. I'll keep Locke's inner monologue to myself because you guys don't need to do it.
Oh no.
Nor does. After killing his friend, I'm not really sure if you guys deserve it. As he walks through the portal.
Hey, fair enough.
Guys, you're ruining my chances of getting in good with the father. It's not going well.
You ruin that yourself.
Yep.
He did
Not yourself.
Hey, if anything, I showed my strength.
Zero effect strength. Next up.
I'll go because I said after Locke I would follow.
All right. Give me a con save, please.
Got 14 plus 10, 24.
24.
Yep.
All right.
Bye.
I didn't make the save, boys.
Frostbite. The other arm that's not marked is gonna get fucking cut
Oh
off.
my god.
Um,
I rolled really goddamn low, dude. Oh.
as you step into the biting cold, for a moment, the heat of the Velvet Arena keeps you warm. The heat of your allies, the range of emotions, the brotherhood with Galroy, your one true brother. However, in that moment, as you step through, there's a loneliness that grips you, and it's more than just a momentary sadness. It is chilling and biting and cold. I need you to roll me 4d10, please.
4d10. God.
And you're going to take a level of exhaustion as well from the cold.
Raylan's
And a
warmth
level
Raylan's
of
dissipated in that
That's
moment.
Raylan's warmth leaves you. His guardian angel washes away the wind.
No, you know what? No, fuck it. I'm using my boon. Fuck this. I'm not dealing with this. I'm not dealing
Okay.
with this. I'm not dealing with this.
Okay.
I don't care. Do I have to roll it or is it just a one?
You don't have to roll.
Then I'm not taking any of this. I'm using my epic boon.
Even though you disparage his memory, Raylan shines his light upon you and gives you
Yeah,
inspiration.
there's
No, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. That wasn't it.
I'm trying to think who would. For that moment when the loneliness moves in, Rithik is there to slash it away, and you continue.
I'm just gonna say, guys, you know when a little kid sees a hero, sees someone that just does something amazing, and then is like, oh shoot, that's Superman.
Rithik is Homelander.
No, okay, no, not that. I said Superman.
He could be easily be Homelander.
Honestly,
if he
it's
is,
like
I'm not
Virgil's
that
like the
one
people
yet.
clapping, and
What
he's
was
like,
that-
well,
what
okay,
was-
after he kills Grokmok. Or
Yeah.
Grokmok.
So
Well,
imagine.
okay, alright.
First of all, he didn't kill Grokmog. That was Gelroy, and I understand. All right, I was on freaking crack when I met Gelroy.
Superman pulled up and you're like, here, take this bat. It was my brother's that passed away. You can
Well,
use it to
because
fight
you-
villains.
none
He's
of
gonna
you
be like,
used it.
I think you should keep on to that, little Jimmy. I'll be just fine up here with my laser eyes. You're like,
You know what? Haters gonna hate. All right, haters gonna hate. Y'all
Rithik.
do quadruple damage in one
Yup.
hit and then talk to me, okay?
Rithik or Galroy, who would like to go next?
Got it right.
Fine.
All right.
Homelander.
I don't want to be
Rithik's
that
like-
close to Virgil.
That level of devotion scares me. What do we got there? 29. Gelroy, there is the momentary loss of control there, which gives that cold feeling, that nervous energy you're feeling, but knowing that you've had a good conversation and allies who believe and have trust in you, someone who looks up to you, you're able to push those negative feelings and that cold away as you walk into the swirling vortex of the ice and snow. Rithik, you are alone. It's been a minute since you've been alone. Go ahead and make me a perception check.
Where he can bite me in the ass. Yeah, he is
28.
Homelander.
28. Rithik, as you hear the swirling snow, and behind you the heat from what remains of Fire and Belial's kingdom, this debaucherous arena, as the snow and the cold and the heat collide, amongst the hissing respite between the two of them, you hear, "Listen for the lies," in your patron's voice.
I just kind of look through at the snow. And hearing that, like, all right, we're in hell. They're all lies. And I'll put the rancer on my back and walk through.
Alright, give me a constitution save. So Galroy, technically at this point, is not within 10 feet of you. So,
You get his own aura though?
just he, essentially, as you step in.
How come everyone who went through got both auras, but as soon as he goes through, I don't get both auras?
It's just when you enter that you have to make this save.
Because you find out it was actually Virgil who was your.
He was the +5.
Oh my god.
Like, I actually don't like the cold. Just turns around. I'm gonna go back.
I'll see you guys at another date.
What do we got?
27.
As you step through, again, another cryptic message, and what seems like an obvious is able to kind of give you that annoyance, or that just that sigh of just here we go, as the cold can't infiltrate the steel trap that is your mind in this moment, and you step through the portal. So, as Rithik steps through, the swirling vortex closes behind him. You find yourselves all standing on the threshold of a realm unlike any you might have encountered. The ice fields stretch out before you, an unending expanse of frozen desolation. That air itself is biting, an unnatural cold that penetrates even your warmest clothing and your magical protection, seeping into your bones and numbing your soul. As you guys try to adjust, you realize it's constantly blizzarding, but behind that there's also this ghostly fog with swirling with frost and ice crystals that glisten in the faint otherworldly light. The sky above you is a swirling mass of storm clouds tinged with a sickly green hue and perpetually pregnant with the threat of another blizzard. As you take your first steps here, you notice a treacherous, the ground itself is treacherous, a mixture of slick, featureless ice and jagged, frost-rimed rocks, Massive glaciers loom on the horizon, their surfaces cracked and fissured like ancient skin of the realm itself. Between these ice mountains, you see chasms and crevasses, hidden traps, potentially for the unwary. However, besides the snow and the wind, the ice fields themselves are eerily silent. The only sounds being between that and the distant groaning and cracking of the ice as it shifts and settles. So, it is a massive departure from the previous 2 floors. In fact, this seems like a wasteland. This has not been changed at all, maybe. So, as you all step here, what would you like to do?
I don't know. I guess I'll look around to the party and see how everyone's feeling in terms of temperature-wise, willingness to move forward, general state of mind.
Does
Consu.
anyone know
I'll say
anything
Virgil
about
doesn't
where
look so
we
good.
are?
Oh.
This is Stygia.
Stygia?
Levistus' level of hell.
Levistus?
Levistus.
Oh, that's why my thing can't.
Huh? Are you having troubles with your thing, Tony?
What?
Take that as a yes.
No?
What?
Oh, I was just. You said you're having trouble with your thing. Are you alright?
I feel like.
I can lay on hands. I can cure disease.
Oh, no, it's not.
You know?
Yeah, it's gonna be a little. I don't think I can make myself like hardened with ice. I just feel like I'm like limited. So, well, it'll be hard to get it up in this area. I don't usually have that problem. I'll look at lock. I'm joking.
Oh,
No, you just said it.
It's canon. Kill him.
It's my
Again.
magic. It's my magic. I'm talking about.
Great, of course. Rithik, you seem to know the most about this. Do you know if there is a direction we need to head, a city or something? Sorry, do we know if we have a direction or something? Nick might have forgotten.
So there's nothing. There's no smoke indicators, no trails.
Besides what I've described, it's just a think of an ice desert, really, and some mountains off in the distance. The clouds are constantly looking like a blizzard is about to form, a new one.
Like green almost, so
There's a green hue to them.
green over everything?
Yep.
Ooh.
And
For
then
the most part, unless you're brought here for a purpose.
I'm gonna attempt to
Yeah.
put this boy to sleep here.
For the most part, unless you're brought here specifically for a purpose by Levistus or one of his close people, you're just kind of left in your own devices, wandering the snow.
So who is Levistus?
He is the ruler of this layer of hell. The Archdevil. Last I heard, he was trapped in ice, but things seem to be different these
Justin, I'll
days.
be right back.
As I'm hearing this, I'll just go. I think I have a way of guiding us, but where do we want to try to leave this floor, or do we want to get to Levistus, who is the ruler of this floor?
I mean, if we could avoid him, that would probably be best, because he's kind of a douche from what I've heard.
I can try this. I don't know if it'll work, but I'll put my hand to the snow, and I will cast this spell that I actually took today.
Okay.
called Find the Path.
Oh shit!
What a random spell for you to have that actually seems to be
Hmm.
working. It's like
I literally was like,
Curious.
I'm just gonna. Well, we had a long rest, and you know when you say long rest, I can change my spells.
Mhm.
So I was like, I don't
I'm
need
just,
combat
I'm
spells
just messing with
anymore.
you. You're good. You're good. You're good.
So I started picking stuff, and I'm like, I took that off, and I
I
added
don't
this
need
stuff.
combat spells anymore, he says, in a Justin campaign where
What
we're
do you
in
want me
hell.
to say? We're out of it. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
for now. Give it
I
30
still-
seconds.
I
We'll be
still
fighting
have
the Archdevil
I
again.
still have some combat.
That's okay. Your
so
job's just to tank damage anyways, so.
I literally went down. Like as long as I have heals, I'm good. We're good.
okay.
Have full
So
health and spells.
you essentially get the effects of a long rest right now. Yep. Okay. So we'll
It says
describe your
here-
spell.
I'll say, well,
Yep. Yeah. Well, tell us what it does,
just
and
to
you can
make sure,
describe it.
'cause
Yep.
this spell allows you to find the shortest, most direct physical route to a specific fixed location that you are familiar with on the same
You are
plane of
familiar with.
existence. I am not familiar at all with this. If you name a destination on another plane of existence, a destination that moves, such as a mobile fortress, or a destination that isn't specific, such as a green dragon's lair, the spell fails. For the duration, as long as you are on the same plane of existence as the destination, you know how far it is and in what direction it lies. While you travel there, whenever you are presented with the choice path along the way, you automatically determine which path is the shortest and most direct route to the
So
destination. But I'm not
I wa-
familiar, so
I was gonna say, yeah. So as you're contemplating casting the spell, like from what you understand, Rithik is the only person who's even heard of this place, from what it sounds like, and you're not even sure if he knows specifically what to look for. So, knowing the mechanics of your spell, you're not sure if this will work in this moment.
okay, I'll just be like, never mind. This isn't gonna work. I don't know this place. You'll just see me put the hand on the ground, and then the spell just doesn't. And then I'll just be like, yeah, I think I'm having what Tony was saying, problem.
yeah,
Bringing
it's
it up.
magical issues, short-circuiting magical issues.
Alright, well, let's go this way. And he starts walking forward.
All right,
Like,
Gilroy,
alright, somewhere.
give me a survival. Give me a survival check, Gilroy.
Rithik, do you think, because you're pretty familiar, do you think you could, point out any snow or ice you see along the way?
I just gotta look around and then just go.
You're so helpful. Can I get it back?
So helpful.
Does anyone have
Chances
high
are-
survival?
Sure, that's like the worst
Chances
kind
are
of help.
here, if we just start walking in a direction, we'll find whatever he wants us to find. Will it be good for us? Doubt it, but
I mean, the portal put us here. So what we are looking for must be near-ish. If we're looking for something at all.
it just means that Glacia wants us to be on this level for some reason. And seeing how this one seems fairly unchanged from the norm.
Survival, Justin?
Please.
Is Levistus close with Fierna and Belial?
When
Rithik, make me a history check.
14.
14. Let's answer this question.
history 21.
From your brief knowledge, Levistus is the most hated of all of them.
Vistus isn't really close with anybody. That's kind of why he was locked away in ice.
Oh, this is a prison.
What a loser.
Yeah, it's his prison.
Oh
He
shit.
tends to lie and cheat, like, most devils do, but he does it particularly. I don't know if well's the word.
So is he the Lich King?
I don't know what that means, but no.
Oh, it's from
Probably
World of Warcraft.
Seamus knows that.
Oh no, I mean, no, I didn't say that loud. I'll say that above table.
Dumb.
Gilroy. Sorry, I'm gonna do Gilroy's survival check, and then we'll go to you, Tony. Gilroy, as you begin walking, as you go hundreds of yards out, you're seeing these little bluffs in the snow that as the wind moves the snow and you see underneath, you see what are remnants of past explorers and unlucky souls who have perished in the unforgiving environment, frozen corpses encased in clear ice, standing as grim sentinels, just frozen over. Not, they're not decomposing. It's like they have like a too thick inch of ice, and they've just perfectly, like in a cryostasis almost look, of eyes of fear. And for a brief moment, with a survival check of 14, you see one of their sets of eyes moving underneath the ice.
That's creepy. That's the Watcher.
Walking normally, and just kind of over the side of my mouth say, I think the good demons are watching us. Just
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
we're walking through snow, and there are frozen bodies, and eyes are turning to see it.
Nice.
So
Frozen
Gilroy
bodies are always a good sight.
lets Lithic know kind of at the side of his mouth, and whoever's kind of close by, I guess, would be able to hear that. What do we want to do?
I mean, they don't seem able to do much right now. They can just keep walking as we are. I'll look around, Justin, at all the bodies, and I'll cast Divine Sense. Looking for celestials, fiends, and undead within 60 feet of me that are not behind total cover. Aside from the undead in our party.
Technically, we're all undead.
Gilroy
Yep.
will just tell everyone be at the ready. Eyes.
Okay, so here's what we'll say. 2 seconds.
I was gonna say if I could do something, I was gonna try to be in hiding, purposely stealthing through as much as I can.
Okay, sure. You can dash between the bluffs of snow if you want. For that, we'll get you to make a stealth check when you get a chance. Okay, so here's what you sense, Rithik. I'll give you a little bit of a hint. As you're throwing out Divine Sense, you're catching fiends, but it's there for a brief moment and then blocked, as if under total cover.
25.
25. You feel as far as you can tell that you are hidden from those nearby, except those who have a higher passive perception in this party.
The bodies that we see that are frozen on the floor.
They're like standing up, right? They're not actually on the ground. Like frozen in place as if walking
Interesting.
or running.
Did we do any like insider perception check on these guys? Were they like?
Nope.
No,
Kinda-
Gilroy just kind of pointed them out as like kind of kept walking and didn't kind of like kept in step to not change up our movement or anything, and then just kind of spoke out the side of his mouth so that you guys could hear nearby, but just kind of kept walking so that I don't know if they're trying to ambush us or whatever. We know before they all know.
Justin, as I know the location of the fiends,
Yes.
so when
I'll
they're not
give you
behind,
that.
are they like
Quick hint
running?
is that they are, as you're looking at the bodies, you're getting that quick sense, and then it's cut off. It's from them.
Am I getting more than one at a time, or just when I look at one, it's in there, then
Multiple within the one.
It's Legion. Oh no.
multiple with it? Like there's more than one fiend inside one body?
From what this garbled version from that brief glimpse again, it was very quick. It does seem to be the case.
Above my pay grade.
Yeah, that's bad.
Shouldn't you
I don't know
like
what it is.
exorcise these bodies? You're the
Yeah, I was
cleric.
gonna say,
Uh,
like,
I think the fiends are using the bodies to watch, so they bounce between using them to see what's going on.
Should we like burn them as we go?
You
I was
can
gonna say-
do something to one, but let me get like 100 feet away first.
can I do like an insight check? I wanted to see if they're like completely frozen. Now that he mentioned they're like seeing us, do I notice like any like consciousness inside? Are they like frozen dead? Are they like frozen alive?
Sure.
You know.
Their eyes are moving. We can see their eyes moving under the ice.
Oh, can we?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gilroy
What
saw them.
Gilroy saw, what Gilroy
Gotcha.
saw, you can always, of course, make a roll here too as well for an insight check, Konsu. What
Okay.
Gilroy could have convened there is, as far as he saw with his survival, is just their eyes moving right now.
Okay, and in that case, I would like to insight, like, what is their motive? Like, are they like a panicked, like, moving their eyes? Are they like oh my god, like, there's someone here, you might be able to help us, like, hopeful, or like,
Go ahead and make an
watching
insight
and
check.
spectating, kind of similar to what?
Yeah,
22.
22. So, from the body's permafrozen, glazed over look, there is, it's almost unanimous amongst them that there is a fear or a dread of the actual movement and the facial structure that's been frozen in time and ice. The eyes, with a 22, they dart between weary, hopeful, and alert.
Okay, I'll relay that to the party.
So, Justin, I was picking up fiend, but I wasn't picking up any kind of undead from any of the bodies.
You did not, actually.
But alive?
Well, either these bodies are just corpses, and the fiends are inhabiting them
moving
to
the
move the
corpses?
eyes,
Ah.
or they're still alive, and they're just being briefly looked in by fiends. I imagine the fear that we're seeing on their faces was probably just the last facial expression they made before they froze.
So, Rithik, is Lavistus ice devil?
I mean, I don't know if ice was necessarily his thing before he was frozen as a
Make a history
punishment,
check.
but make a what?
Make a history check or a religion, your choice.
It's the same. I'll do a religion check for 18.
Religion for 18. Okay. Okay, so we're kind of like thinking back on what Levistus was more known for with this religion check. Okay.
Because I know he was frozen in ice as a punishment, but I don't know if ice was necessarily his thing before that.
Okay. So going with the religion angle, you think back to more along the lines of what not necessarily the few and far between. He was still relatively popular amongst those in mortal kind who would pick a devil for whatever circumstance. He was a patron of those often who were traitorous and vengeful. His powers were probably not necessarily of ice. They seem to have adopted it as as one of their sigils, one of the groups you're thinking of in particular later. But Levistus, from a religious standpoint, would be more known for his powers of just, he cannot stop himself from betraying people, as do his followers. It's almost like and I'll even show you. I'll post a picture of the sigil you're thinking of as they adopted the ice.
Justin, if you introduce any NPCs in wilderness region. You have to know you're fighting this
An uphill battle.
Like,
That's why they're all frozen.
I don't trust your NPCs face
to
on.
begin with.
This has not helped that, right? You're aware?
100%.
So they have that tattoo on them, or it's just a symbol that they
the
know?
group that Seamus or that Rithik is thinking of, this would have been one of their sigils.
Okay.
The rock.
A dagger into the block of ice.
Could have looked like a cool block of ice.
This is straight from the wiki. I can't help the fact that the old art sometimes is just not quite good.
Wizards, I hope they can 2024.
Yeah, so well, this is power didn't really evolve around ice until so it's kind of forced upon him. Now they just kind of accept it as a sign of him. He's more about betrayal, lying, cheating. He's a lot of traitors and the such worship him in ways. And from what I've heard for the longest time, he was trapped in ice. He couldn't do a lot, but he still influenced a lot. So his powers of charm, as a word, are strong. More so than I'd say his ice powers, if he has any. I feel-
I'm going to give Eddie, just because Kevin's in and out, Eddie, just because he's a calculating, perceptive individual as well, what the individuals are wearing. A couple of them have this beautiful, pristine within the ice, golden armor.
Does it look recognizable at all? Have you seen it before?
You can make a history check if you like.
I will do just that. One moment.
Sure.
Where's Eddie from?
I'm in the baby's room, which is why it looks so dark. But he's just playing
He's
on
from
the
a
floor.
different timeline of Talisha, but I don't know.
History check, right?
Yes, please.
I'm on it, chief. It's a 19.
19? Okay. As you try to kind of pick up a tell on the armor, there is a definitive decal of what looks to be of a blue dragon of some kind upon the armor.
This will be a moment where even though he's sneaking, he'll still take out his notepad and draw it down and scribble it.
And one final thing is that you guys would all notice this as you guys are kind of spending time amongst the frozen bodies. There is weapons and armor, but there's also what appears to be one of them in front looks to be more of a messenger, as you see almost a bag similar to what you guys would all carry, filled with scrolls that have also been encased within the ice as well. With parchment, unlike what I should say Gelroy, Virgil, Tony, and Konsu do not recognize this type of writing. Rithik, it's an old language, but there is elements that you can read from just a couple letters you see that are still frozen. So that's what you see so far.
Does the parchment look like parchment, or does it look like human skin?
It looks like parchment.
Oh, you gotta check down here. You never know.
Just gotta ask.
You gotta ask. You gotta ask.
You never know when you're coming upon some sort of contract.
That should be question 1 for everything. Is this it?
Hey, facts. I don't know where the fuck we are, but I'm freaking out.
Do I see the letters also?
Yes, and Rithik probably. I'm not sure if you understand the language, but I think you would pick up that the others amongst you are not recognizing the language, but you're seeing Rithik kind of maybe understanding is what I would say Eddie would see.
Justin.
Yes, sir. If you
I
got
have-
secrets, you can Facebook me, but okay.
Not secrets, but I have eyes of the Rune Keeper, so I can read all writing.
Oh.
I
Okay.
just remembered that.
An eye of
Sounds-
fire resistance.
Yeah, sounds made up. Okay.
No, it's real.
Oh, did your invocation?
It's a real thing. I almost took it, but I
Alright,
I
so-
didn't know you could do that.
didn't. Crap. Give me 5 minutes. It's like writing down. What does this translate
Just
to?
pull
This
this.
will be a hook, not a actual thing. Right, here we go.
Easy fix. The parchment is a mimic. Got him.
Mimics fix everything.
That means so stupid because it's literally a bag full of parchments.
I have to open this. I haven't opened this in a long time. Okay.
The Necronomicon.
You read, from what you can see amidst the frozen ice, it's hard to make out, but you understand. Talore.
Alore?
Talore.
Oh, Lord.
Tilore. If you would like, Rithik, you can make a history check.
You're muted, Gilroy. I know. I can hear it through your
I
muted
don't
mic,
know
but
what that means because I rolled in that one.
Yeah,
Talore.
It's one of those things where it's like tip your tongue, but
Yeah.
yep.
Oh, it's the same reaction Chambers had. I'm like, that sounds really familiar, but I have
Yep,
no idea why.
100%, 100%. Might have given a hint when I said I haven't opened this in a long time, but
Talore.
so
Is that all I read is just the one word?
you would pick up letters more so, but this is the only
Okay.
full word you can make out.
Gotcha.
Can I see what Locke is doing? How's he
Yeah.
reacting to this place?
Shivering.
He looks cold. Probably. Actually, as you look at him, he's maybe not shivering as much as you'd expect for one just in a blazer. And as he pulls out this Atwist like 8,000 feathers, it just flops off to the side. He begins he takes up this like pipe, and he begins kind of lighting it, taking it in, and he notices you looking at him. Do I have something on my face?
No, just watching.
All the wonders over here, and you gaze upon me.
Don't take it personal. I did it to Eddie too.
And I see how well you have such a bond.
Yeah. So I heard that you're looking for Gwen.
I'm still getting used to the fact that there's other people looking for her as well. Yes, I am. And Tony says he is as well. Are you?
We're friends.
Make a deception check.
Fuck!
or a persuasion. Like, kind of
We
depends on your mood.
It is true. I don't wish her death, but she's
Yeah,
not my
look at
favorite
her.
Other
I
person.
than
think
you
she's dead
fighting
for a
with
bit.
her like all the time.
Well, it was because out of nowhere she got fucking.
She's like, I didn't wish her death. I just didn't care to save her.
What?
Like,
She was just
I'm not
defending
gonna say
Tony.
what I'm gonna roll. I got a nat 20, baby.
Right down.
put it on the counter.
Oh,
And also, because
forgot.
it's a check, you have to give me the full roll.
Oh,
It's not a
you're right.
save.
So it is. Am I choosing deception or persuasion? 26 total.
26 total.
If he beats me, I'll let him know which one it is.
Fair. I will quickly roll.
Ventura, I gotta add this nat.
He seems to believe you.
Fair.
Insight was never. Locke's wisdom was not always that great. It's probably the one stat you guys could beat him at.
Alright, well, I just say that. And I'll just, if you want to know more about your daughter, what she was doing, talk to Tony.
Or I could just ask you. You seem to know her.
I didn't know her that well.
I'm glad to hear it.
Oh no.
He goes up to her. You know they almost got married.
Oh no.
I'm not bringing that up. No.
As
no,
someone
no.
who is verbose in the act of
Locke
politicking,
gives off
I do notice
shotgun dad vibes, and Tony's terrified of that.
Fuck.
I do sense there's a bit of hesitation in your voice there, Virgil. Is there something you wish to say?
I don't think it's my place to say it.
Whose is it then?
I don't know, but my mouth
like,
gets me in a lot of trouble.
He's like, I have something to say, but I'm just not gonna tell you.
Let's put it this way. I have gotten both myself and my friends into many, many troublesome situations. Nothing you could say. Well, no, I think I've done it all. You could probably tell me anything and I wouldn't be that upset.
No, that my mouth gets me in trouble. No.
Same as mine. I once, well, there was a usurper king, and I was a little aggressive with him, and all of a sudden I was dead. So,
Oh wow. That kind of happened to me with a lich. Kind of just pointed his finger and then I died.
same. It's exactly what happened to me, actually. He was a lich.
Oh.
What's his name? Blank by any chance?
Crap, what was his name?
Oh no, different one. Okay.
Well, this was a fun.
What
talk,
did you
but-
say? Do you, what? We're just trying to get out of this
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah, I just want to leave. I didn't mean to look at him and then just start a
talked to the
conversation.
wrong man, my
This
friend.
is why you don't stare at people. You're gonna learn not to stare at people.
I will say you have the smell of dragon upon you. Are you also a shape changer like I am?
No. I understand having a daughter that you're looking for.
You look a little young.
Oh, she's not my daughter, but she is my daughter.
You fornicated with a
Kidnapped
dragon?
the girl.
No, I found an egg and I hatched it,
Ah.
giving it the warmth of my body, and me and her grew attached. Say the
You do know my trade as a bard. I take these things in the utmost innuendos every single time you say them, right?
You use big words, and I'm trying to get back to Gilroy, but seems like I can't, so sure.
That elf over there,
Kansu?
is that what his name is? I believe I might have heard it once. Can you send him over here when you try to escape me again?
He's calling you out on everything.
I mean, will you let me leave if I try to bring Consul over here?
I give you permission to walk away.
I don't know how this happened, but okay, sure.
Scurries away as fast as he can.
I'm just gonna go to Kansu, just be like, tap him in the thigh, cause you know I'm not that tall.
Look,
Hey, Kansu. Locke wants to talk to you.
kind of like glance over. See,
Locke's
it's
like, come here.
do I what I notice off Virgil's facial expression is he like kind of
I'm
panicked when
sweating.
he's passing me?
100%.
I'm sweating. I'm just like, this is something I needed to do to get out of that situation.
You were the sacrifice in this moment. Yes.
And so I'll kind of look over to Virgil and ask him before I walk over, like, what could you have talked about that has you so nervous?
I don't know. He big terms. He wanted to know about his daughter, and then I just told him talk to Tony, but he thinks I don't know. Just go talk to him.
All right, I'll walk over. I'll be like, and as I kind of look up and start walking over to Locke, I'll just say to Virgil, like, I mean, like, you could come too, like, unless you don't want to, but. Well, you didn't feel comfortable talking about Gwen? Do you not trust this guy, Virgil?
Well, it wasn't that. And I'm gonna try to I'm gonna cover my mouth like this because I can read lips, and I don't know if he can.
Hmm.
I'm going
Please
to
don't.
Oh no, I'm not trying to hide it. I'm looking at him and I'm covering my mouth
Oh,
so he
just
can't
blatant.
read my lips because
Defiant.
I don't want this coming out from
Yeah,
me.
but looking at him is aggressive.
No, it's not. It's just like, okay, we looked, we talked. Let me go. I'll just look at Kansu. I'll tell him to come down, and I'm just gonna say, well, remember we went to the past, and you know what happened with Vortigan, and that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say anything else about this.
I
So you
don't
want Locke
think.
to come over there, or you want Constantine?
No, I'll walk over. I'll walk over.
By yourself, I take it.
Are you taking me?
That's up to Virgil. I mean, I'm gonna walk over. Whatever Virgil wants to do.
No, I'll follow. I'm actually curious now what they're gonna talk about.
You see that support person there with you.
Just shuffling over.
That's the funniest thing, the most Virgil thing too, because it's like,
I need my dad.
no, but only no, but like just about like his nervousness talking to Locke about Gwyn is the fact that he knows that Gwyn has Vortigern's disease, and I'm just like, I just don't have to tell him, you know, but it's like on Virgil's mind constantly.
It
That's the only
literally
thing
was
he can
so
think
much
of.
on my
He's
mind.
like, your daughter's gonna die, and runs away like.
No. I've learned my lesson.
That's
My
why
mouth
he's
gets me in
like
trouble.
panicking a little bit, you know. It's like I could see that internal struggle with Virgil a little bit, but you know, kind of laugh to myself a little bit. I won't be as nervous walking up to Locke. Be like, okay, we just wants to talk about his daughter, whatever. Like, cool.
You are the fabulous magician, right? From the fight? That was you, was all the fire, right?
Yes, that was me.
Most impressive. Well, we didn't really have someone quite like... We did at the end. We had a fellow named Ludin. He wasn't a fire-based guy, but he could do some marvelous things with magic too. You look like someone who's learned about many things. Unfortunately, Virgil, I'm sorry. I was grinding your gears a bit. I did want to talk to Konsu about some big word things. I'm not sure if you want to be here for it. Are you gonna be okay?
Do I like?
I'm not gonna say anything to that. That's an insult.
How? Yeah, I was gonna say like how condescending is he coming off like right now? Is he like really over the top? Is it like he's like accidentally sliding it in there, like like?
Or is it just who he fucking is as a person?
Make an insight check.
I just feel uncomfortable around him.
13.
13. Probably get the sense that he's just doing it more playfully than anything, because you did not beat his roll.
I'll be like,
He's not. You don't get the sense he's really intending to actually like mock Virgil
yeah.
from what you rolled.
So I'll just say, I mean, I think it's okay for Virgil to hang around.
Absolutely. Of course, I'm just. Again, Virgil. You must have met my daughter. You said you have, right? She must have been similar to this, no? Little sassy, shall we say?
Like
Oh
father,
yes,
like
I
daughter?
definitely. Yeah, I was gonna say, I definitely encountered some of that.
Like father,
you?
like daughter.
In the concept of like father, like daughter, Khonsu and Virgil, where is she? You seem to know where she was last. And he's looking right at Virgil.
This is so great because Gela is standing there just blissfully ignorant of her whereabouts or anything that's happened recently.
He has an alibi.
So he's like, yeah, where is she? Like, haven't seen her.
Gilroy's ear perks up. He's this is canon.
I'm regretting coming right now.
Where was she again? Remind me.
She was the Watcher. Last time we saw her, she was literally killing us on the Stella Volare and saying, nothing personal.
Yeah.
That's the last time we saw her.
But before then?
Before then, it
saw
was when
Amon.
literally Amon grabbed the Vortigern out of Tony and then said, let's see how you like this. And then shoved it into Gwen to make Tony learn a lesson. So yeah, I don't have really good memories of last times we saw her.
So I'll just say, the last time we saw Gwen was, I guess you could say, a long time ago. I'm just thinking, because we were like in the past in that time,
You phrase it however you want, man.
And I'll say that we kind of got pulled into this realm. Glacier's doing what we can anticipate. I don't know if you know her or have met her, Glacia. But
Surprisingly, I did one time. Not really meet her though. I met her pet dog. It chased us out.
She has a pet dog.
Yes, the name is escaping me in this moment, but we had a bit of a whoopsie daisies with the teleportation spell, and well, we were actually near the end of our quest to stop the. And he points to the name on Levain on the drum, and we needed my friend Talia, who is, well, there. She's gone now.
Sorry about
Another. Are you? Is Virgil being sincere?
I'm being sincere, cause she didn't do anything. I understand. I'm like, yeah, I didn't do much either. Me and her swapped. I was where Talia was, and Talia was where I was.
was
She was
Talia
a
one of those
lovely girl.
that fully fucking died, or was she still?
Yeah, she died.
Okay.
You don't know.
Or I guess I don't know.
There's no one that really knows 100% how this works. Even me.
But I am being sincere, cause like me and Talia swapping wasn't in my plans of whatever the fight was gonna go on.
Oh, but Eddie was saying that was your role, wasn't it? I'm just trying to get a good idea of what I'm getting into with this group. Are we prone to throwing each other into the depths?
I'll Doc, I'll just put it this way. Me and Eddie are a special case. Like, imagine you meet someone in a wheelchair, act like he is useless.
He is currently in a wheelchair.
No, but
You don't have to mention
Eddie is currently in a wheelchair. I'm
So
looking
imagine
at
you
him
meet
right
Eddie.
now.
Kansu, didn't you
I
have
think
to talk
I
to Locke?
think yeah, I think what Virgil's trying to say is that Glacia took us into her realm unexpectedly, and now we are forced to play her games through these layers of different trials and well, let's just say we met Eddie in this realm, and as you can expect from Virgil, there's a lot of hesitancy when meeting people within this domain. Can't really trust them, quite like Fierna. And
Except for Rithik, who we also met here.
Rithik
No,
sounds
Galroy, you
apparently-
gave him the
So-
seal of approval.
Right, he's wonderful.
so
But you mentioned that you were here on. That you came here on your own? Sorry to interrupt.
what do you
Oh.
mean on your own? In Glacia's domain? Or on this
That you
level?
wanted to come here. That you were searching for Gwyn, right? And that you traveled here on your own. Or
I had heard from a friend of a friend that Gwyn and this Glacia were connected in some way. And so I took the quickest method here. But it looks like even my friends got sucked in some capacity.
That is. Don't mind
And you with the erectile dysfunction. You seem awfully quiet.
It's not erectile dysfunction, it's a magical dysfunction. No, but
Both caused
difference?
My, what did I miss?
Tony's just gonna be like, I mean, if you have any questions for me, Mr. Locke, I can answer them.
Mr. Locke. If we're gonna go by titles, I am the Lord of Haven, so it
Okay.
would make sense.
Lord of Haven.
Let's be frank. I haven't told everything to you. You are clearly, as a group, not telling me everything. So,
We've only just started speaking. I
Of
feel like
course.
I've told you some things.
You 100% have, but you all seem to be dancing around the subject. Some of you seem to have seen Gwyn. Some of you, Gilroy, right? Your name is Gilroy. Have you met my daughter?
I have. We spoke a little bit, but I was separated from this group earlier, and Gwyn was with them last time. I checked, and then I met Rithik, right? And then so now we
superstar.
all kind of come back around together. So I'm actually wondering a similar thing. Where is she at?
So she was with you three, correct? From what Sir Gilroy here is saying? Mr. Gilroy, what do I call you?
Technically, sir, but at this point, I don't even know if the branches of the military or government that upheld my title are worth a cent.
And I don't know if Haven still exists, yet I am still the Lord of Haven.
Very well then, Sir Gilroy, a pleasure to meet you. He holds out his hand for a handshake for Locke.
Absolutely.
What's your position again in the Knights of Salami at this point? What's your rank? Are you just like full general?
I am the High Lord of the Order of the Sword.
He got promoted.
That sounds
baby.
impressive.
It does, until you realize the army consists of what you see before you. And wait, who died? Did we bring them back? Wait.
No, we
We
didn't
still
bring
have
him
our
back.
2 men on the inside, or not on the inside, our 2 men.
He's like he's asking out loud, and then we're just like,
Did you
Sorry,
check up?
sorry.
But yeah, it's mostly what you see in front of you, unfortunately. But
Oh, minus me. I wasn't actually part of that group either. I was gonna step back.
it appears we're a bit of a.
I was not. We're not
chaotic-
Knights of Solamnia, right?
Then you want honesty.
2 of them left.
I will give you honesty.
3.
I am currently under a contract.
With who?
2 guesses, 1 drop the first one.
Wait, what?
It's Glacia.
There. My truth is that. Now, going forward, you know probably the darkest secret we can possibly have in this place. So come.
Tony will collapse at his feet, if begging for his
Oh my-
forgiveness.
I'm
He's
also
like,
here to keep
Lord
it
Locke,
worth,
I just want you to
if it's
say
worth, if it's worth anything.
it's all my fault. What happened to your daughter?
Sorry?
What? What do you mean? What happened?
When we went back to the past, we were fighting Amon, and
Oh?
he was someone who was messing with Equilibrium. The Equilibrium was controlling him as a puppet, and as he was trying to kill me, Gwyn ran forward to try and save me, and Amon took a parasite that was inside of me and stuck it into her, and we, in the future, saw what became of her as she became corrupted by this parasite, which was my fate to bear.
You think I would be mad at you for that?
It wasn't her fate. It was mine.
I think you
Well,
misunderstand how fate works.
Who gave you the disease again? Who was it?
It's the
Well,
gun testing
it
thing.
was when I went to help Rayland, and I got the because Rayland wanted the hand cannon thing, so Tony
Oh.
helped him and got the Vortigern. But it happens in all iterations. In all 187 iterations, this happens.
For sure.
I mean, he said that because I asked, and how many iterations have I gotten Vortigern? And they said in every iteration I've gotten it.
What is this Vortigern you speak of? I don't know what that is.
Even we don't really know what it is. All we know is it turns you into these weird creatures that are like under control of the dreamer, as we call them.
This all sounds like malarkey to me. All I know is she did what I taught her to do. I'm not mad. And from what it sounds like, she's still alive in some capacity, yes?
Yes, I'm trying to find her myself.
Then, if you feel like you are owing something, don't give up till you find her. Just like I won't.
I won't.
Alright, how do we get out of this place?
By the way, above table, aren't reptiles like cold-blooded? So isn't he like technically like dying inside?
He's also a
Yeah.
dragon.
Yeah, well, dragons
Oh,
are cold-blooded.
fire-
They're reptiles.
Fire
That-
breathing.
That's why
dragon.
I'm max deception. I gotta make him sound like he's cool. Yes.
Okay.
I 100% forgot that. Because here's the thing. He breathes fire. You think there's some kind of natural burner within a
Mhm.
dragon.
That's
They
what I
have
was-
probably a higher natural body temperature, some of them.
Mm.
So that's how I'm thinking that he is probably a bit more warm-blooded than the average individual.
Well, I would say that if he's in human form, he's got the insulation of fat and stuff in that scales.
You know what?
We'll go with that.
We're gonna go with that.
Sorry, biology coming up. But
Nope, that's 100% correct. That's a good question.
it just came to my head. I'm like, he must be freezing, and we're just standing here, like our poor
Yeah.
dragon pal here, who's just But
Are
okay.
you not cold? Actually, speaking of which, DM time. That's been an hour or so. I need you guys to roll all
Oh,
Constitution
no.
saving throw, please.
I'll
Seven
say I'm
plus 10?
next to
Oh, we got
Rithik
plus
10.
and Kelvin.
29.
29 saves.
I don't have my epic boon anymore. Oh, I'm fine.
31.
1 saves, 31 saves.
31.
31 saves.
I got a 30.
24?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Come on, Nick.
Oh no, both the
My
dwarves.
con's not actually crazy.
No. I saved. I forced the save on
No,
the
no,
first
because
one.
you got. Oh, you forced it. Okay.
I forced it. Remember, I used
Roll
my epic
me
boon.
a 4d10, Gilroy. And I will have to give you a point of exhaustion from the
Half.
biting cold. I must.
Shoot.
I must.
Almost.
You take 24 points of cold damage.
Oof.
And a point of exhaustion. As you haven't, it's the conversation distracted you, but the cold is setting in. You're starting to feel like the digits on the tips of your fingers and your toes are beginning to go numb. Actually, and as you put your tap them to the hilt of your weapon, there is no feeling there.
Okay, right, yeah, we definitely need to figure out where we're going or fire.
I mean,
Okay.
the goal is unknown at the moment, so it's just kind of keep walking until we find something.
Sounds good.
Let's walk.
Should we?
I'll leave the conversation with Konsu and Locke. I still want to subtly be looking at Locke, but I want to be next to Gelro.
So I'll say we don't want to defrost those guys over there and ask them any questions potentially. We don't trust them.
I
don't-
think they'll be the most helpful right now.
Rithik didn't say that they were alive.
They didn't say they were dead either.
Let's just keep going.
By the way, I just wanted to try this because bookmark is a compass and
Yeah.
always points north. So, what is bookmark acting like when I have bookmark out? Like, is it like there is no direction in this place, or do we actually
Bookmark
have?
is pointing north right now.
Okay,
You go north?
is that the direction we're walking?
Good, we can at least keep our heading.
I envisioned right now, initially you were walking west, kind of go around a bit of the more glacial chasms and stuff like that first, but you can try to traverse north. Going north is where the that kind of lake and those crevasses begin,
Hmm.
before you kind of going around a little bit to get the lay of the land.
Is the wind blowing from a specific direction, or is it all around? Like no real direction.
Currently it's whipping around, but it's coming from the south,
Okay.
mostly.
Well, say at least we got a compass if you guys want to know which way to go.
Let's keep heading west for now.
Okay.
I'll get 2 of you to make a survival check.
I have a +1. You don't want that from me.
I'm pretty.
I have a +5.
I'm pretty cold. I don't think I can do this.
Do you need to do another stealth check at one point?
Well, if you would like to do a stealth check while we're doing a survival check, you'll do that instead, and then we'll do the
We're just
survival
walking
checks.
and you're like just diving into snow.
In his wheelchair.
I got a 25 on the stealth.
Rolling.
Defense elf.
I'm just watching Eddie do that, just not questioning it.
I got 21 on survival.
Oh, am I
Eddie, you
rolling the second
feel-
survival, or does someone else want to do it?
I said I have a +1 on survival. You're probably
Eddie,
better.
you feel hidden
You can do it.
except for one of the bodies as you're leaving tracks you.
Do I know what? Can I see which one it was?
It's the one that looks like a messenger. And then we still have 21 survival. Go ahead.
23
Eddie.
survival.
Go ahead, Eddie.
You want me to do survival?
Oh, I already
no.
did it.
Was there anything you wanted to do with that knowledge, or?
Not really.
Then
I'm
that's
just.
up to you.
I have set my with previous session. Eddie has gone back into his observation point.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, child.
Alright.
Hello, child.
Child, you missed my child being here just a moment ago. That is beautiful child.
All right, 21 and 23 survival. Between Rithik and Virgil, you're able to point out areas that where you would normally stumble if you guys didn't have supernatural senses around you. As you go west, one of you almost falls. One of your allies almost falls. You grab them, but as the ice block falls down about 50 feet along that sheer ice wall, you see what looks to be an entrance or at least a cave opening within the ice itself, just due south, so kind of like just underneath you. Continuing, if you were to continue west, you would see from this distance, you would see a couple of what looks to be four-legged movement, and you hear from the distance the beat of almost, it was sounds like insect wings in the air.
I'll look at Rithik and I'll be like, "You hear that too, right?"
Could I do a specific perception check to see if I can find whatever's, like if I can see what's making that noise, if it's something flying or anything?
Yeah, if Virgil and Rithik are pointing out, I'd let you try to make a perception check if they're letting you know there. So
I
I'll
just
let
keep
people
picturing
know.
this whole time. I wouldn't. I would say that all you do is just see the glowing eyes in the snow as he keeps going around from his mask. It's a 22 on the check.
the wing beats, from what you can see, are coming from what sounds like two larger bodies, but the wings themselves must also be coming from like a 10 to 12 foot wingspan based on just the heaviness of it. Maybe even larger, as the wind is masking it in areas. With the 22, you also hear the clicking of mandibles and a sort of a mode of communication that's mandible clicking, but also a language you've probably heard in the past. I'm not sure if you speak it or not, but do you speak Infernal?
I
No.
speak Infernal.
So only Eddie's picking this up right
Mhm.
now because he makes the perception check for it.
Oh.
So
Yeah. I will advance, and whenever you need me to do a stealth check, I will do it. But I'm essentially trying to
we'll keep
scout
that
out
stealth check
there.
because I rolled for them there. So
Okay. I was gonna say, that'd be cheating. I was gonna say I was gonna use my. If I know I fail something, I will try my flash of genius to try to get myself
Yep.
the +5.
yeah, no, nothing was failed there.
Okay.
Okay, so Rithik and Virgil, you see Eddie pick up something and then kind of Konsu and Gilroy and Tony also see Eddie begins heading stealthily ahead, picking something up. What are the
Should
rest
we
of
be
you?
heading towards the creatures or try to avoid?
I'll hold position for now.
Kind of seems like that choice has been made for us. So
I guess I'll move up stealthily
Alright.
with Eddie, just because Tony's kind of confident in his stealth abilities, so maybe he'll go up to see.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check first to see if you're hidden, And then I'm gonna need you to make a perception check to see if you even find Eddie.
Okay,
So you
34.
need to beat Eddie's. Okay, so stealth, you're hidden, at least from them.
Mhm.
Yeah, you need to be at 25 perception because that's what Eddie rolled for his stealth.
I rolled a 17 perception.
Unfortunately, amidst the wind and the blizzard and the dark, you actually don't pick him up.
What was his stealth?
34.
34.
Can I roll perception? To see
Yeah,
if I notice him?
Yep.
16. I love the idea that there's
You-
two stealthy bastards, and
Like,
you're the one who can find the other.
Like- Like ships in the night, you guys both go off.
For real. Just if you had a top-down
Both
view, we look like
invincible, like incredibly hidden,
we look like
but so hidden.
Steel Team 6, just going through the snow, but we don't know where we are.
Would anyone like to try to also pick up these two, or no?
Well, I
At
mean,
least
we
divine.
probably,
I mean, I'll try.
so we probably just wouldn't notice them, right? That's all.
You would have just noticed they were gone at some point.
Yeah. So
I
I'm
got
like,
a
"Yo, where-"
27 on perception.
27, you can just barely pick up Eddie off in the distance, but you have no idea where Tony is.
Usual.
I'll use divine sense just to keep an eye on if anything undead, celestial, or fiend is coming within 60 feet of us.
That's like a trigger, or is that like a maintained one?
Passives.
No, it's just at the moment.
Okay. Besides like the usual suspects, nothing in the immediate vicinity right now. From what you would have picked up from that, the creatures or the things that was picked up are definitely off further in the distance. In northwestern direction.
I'll kind of tell the party that Eddie's that way and to follow at a safe distance because I don't know what his plan is.
I also don't really want to follow because none of us can really see him, and we don't know what we're wandering into.
And I am a clank king.
Same.
I guess
I
I
am
will.
also one.
I will, just because I don't want the group to lose sight of where I am, just really quickly I'll pull out Bookmark, and Bookmark can shine a bright light from like the gem in its hilt. So kind of like,
So we're being a beacon. Is that
like
what
I'm
you're
just,
Goes
like a little
full
flare.
stealth, lights a flare.
doing? And then lights a fire.
Well,
like,
no,
hey,
I'm gonna,
right
I'll
here.
put it out.
Right
It's
here.
like Ian Malcolm in Jurassic Park.
Exactly.
I mean, I'll just roll stealth again once I go back.
I
how
love
that
that.
works?
I love that. He gets out there, he's so sneaky, he realizes he's too sneaky and goes, alright, hold on.
Wait a minute.
Well, because I don't want them to lose sight of where I am, so I'm like,
So basically,
where-
we're sitting there. Eddie and Tony disappear. All of a sudden, off the distance, we see a light go, and then go out, and then
Yep.
we don't know anything else.
Yep.
100.
well, I'm doing Morse.
100%.
I'm doing Morse code, like.
Does anybody have Morse code on their languages?
Nope.
Wow, I thought I taught
Well,
you guys
hey,
this.
Eyes of Rune or something.
All written languages, Morse code is written.
Written.
Yeah, it can be.
Well, yeah, it
It's
can.
not. It's
Not
not when it's
this one.
flashed from a gem on a hilt
Not
of a
this one.
dagger.
You know, all the Knights of Paladine were trained in Morse code.
You
So,
make him do an intelligence check to see if he knows how to say Morse code.
Actually, that would be a very.
I
Very good thing to do.
Basic
What?
training.
I need you guys both to make an intelligence check to see if you guys are actually able to do like a Morse code.
oh,
Stream
me?
it, John.
Both of you, Gelray's looking to pick it up here, I think.
Here, I'll do it
So,
in
Tony, you're gonna
4:44.
see how well it actually is.
Right, I can do SOS, no problem. Other than that, I'm having some difficulty. If there's an
Roll the
S in
6.
there, though, we're in good shape.
Roll the 6.
Okay, so Tony, we're gonna roll a d20. 11 is send help. 11 or higher. 10 or lower.
I rolled
is
exactly an 11.
don't. So send help. That's what you pick up, Gelroy. Because Tony's SOS was very garbled. It sounds like it says send help.
Alright, lads. Charge!
Gelroy heads into the
I'll
wind.
go forward. If I think he's like waving for help, maybe he was like,
I'm like,
Help
what?
us,
And
help
Tony's
us.
like, what are they
the
doing? I
sound.
told them to just wait.
Like the Leona running in that cinematic. Chink, chink, chink,
Yeah.
chink, chink.
Konsu, you see Gilroy heading off. You see Rithik currently standing by, Virgil standing by.
So
That is a strange group you have there,
oh,
Mr. Inheritor.
Who's that?
You don't know? You've never heard this voice before.
Oh, God.
uh-oh.
Inheritor? Inheritor of what?
Oh, he's a murderer.
You bear the sigil of the Mademoiselle of Hellfire, no? You have bested her? Sounds like a new one is about to join us. I figured I might as well give my congratulations before you continue forward.
And who is it that is congratulating me right now?
This table. Blah, blah, blah.
Call me a concerned ally who needs people like you. Come to the city of... Give me a second. Tantalin. He didn't say give me a second.
The city of Give Me a Second. Never heard of it.
I need to check my calendar.
Exactly. I need to book you in.
Let me check my Palm Pilot.
City of Cantaline?
Tantalin.
Tantalin.
Ah,
Wait.
Like tantalizing, except no
Wait.
see.
Do I haven't heard of this place? Tantaline?
No.
Yeah.
And
You
where can I find...
could try to make a history check. I will say you need a natural 20, and even then I don't know if it'll be enough.
I'll just ask him.
If you haven't heard of...
Where is the city of Tantaline?
Bless you well, 1,000 times.
Thank
Past the glacier, you must ride the boats on the Styx. The captain of the ship should bring you here. Should you find the ship.
And the glacier is north? West?
From where you are, sir, likely north.
Left by the big iceberg. Right by the water.
It might be a bit tricky getting there, though. But, I mean, you've been here a while now. Time is of no specific essence here. I will wait. Good luck.
Nick, show me the sushi.
Okay. Galway ran off, Tony's not there. Really, I just have Virgil and Rithik
What?
next to me, right?
The power couple beside you.
You got
The
Locke
one side-
as well.
Locke.
And Locke as well.
Actually,
Oh no,
again,
has he
Locke
disappeared?
Locke is not very
Locke
wise.
is-
In this moment, he is wise. Okay. In this moment, he doesn't just run off. So.
Okay. I will ask Rithik, with Locke potentially nearby listening. And I'll say, have you guys ever heard of the city of Tantaline? I was just... someone messaged me or whispered in my ear to
I might
meet
have.
them there.
25 on history check.
25.
Ooh.
Tantalin is a city within Stygia. It was the capital city when Garion was the ruler of this realm.
How long ago was that?
Long ago.
Because
Long time.
as long as I've known, Lephistus has been the ruler of this realm, right?
As long as you've known, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But the name Garion is known because he's still around.
Yeah. Right. I mean,
Gary, Indiana was there before.
Gary, Indiana was there before. Yeah.
Did he run into town? Was there trouble with a capital T and it rhymed with P and stands for pool?
All right. How do I guess dis?
You can kick him.
Yeah. And you know what? The things can fall out of the sky. Gilroy's picked up. You never see him again.
As they
Gilroy
say,
gets there, the
Groot
flare
Mock
goes
sends his
off, and the
regards.
T-Rex eats him.
Crook Mock sends his regards.
Oh yeah, I forgot I have the gravity axe in my inventory too.
And that city was the capital, in a sense, at one point, but that was a long time ago. I don't know if that's where Levistus is holed up at the moment. Why do you ask?
Well, it seems like since we killed Belial and Fierna, and I have this amulet of Fierna's Hellfire. Was it Fierna's or Belial's?
It was
Fierna's.
Fierna's. Seems like I am the inheritor of the fourth level of hell? Second level of hell? Third level of hell?
God damn, I don't even know what floor she's on.
And whoever it was that messaged me, they didn't want to give me their name, said that,
Someone messaged you.
yes. And they told me to meet them there. And well, of course, they didn't want to give up their name. They proclaimed that they were gonna be my ally of some sort, and they were only here to assist me as the next inheritor. As you can tell, that's not quite in my didn't really have that in my foreseeable future, you know, going with what we're dealing with here. So I was gonna kind of pass on that, but you know, but if any of you guys want to take, no, I'm kidding. But I was gonna say, but I figured I might as well ask if anyone knew anything about this. Might be good precaution if people have eyes on us or me now. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know for sure, but that sounds a lot like something Levistus would try and do. Gathering allies and sees you as a new, naive face to try and bring to his traitorous fold. As far as you inheriting the power of the previous ring, I don't know if that's necessarily how it works. But, I mean, if you really want to, you probably could.
As comfortable as it was down there in the third level of hell, I think I'm gonna have to pass.
Aim for a higher level. Smart.
Clank, 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 Gilroy.
Ah.
Go ahead and make me a stealth check, baby.
Oh shit.
Dirty one.
Hmm.
Not natural. Haha.
Not natural, haha.
Those of you with a passive perception, because Gilroy rolled a dirty one, I will not include his in this. You will not pick this up. You're too focused on following that light that Tony gave off. Everyone with a passive perception above 20. The clicking sound, for those of you picked up, and the wing beats stop.
I will save you.
As Gilroy, you run up, and I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Fuck.
How tall
Wow,
is
they're
this
peeing
now?
on Galroy. Oh, that's weird.
Well,
So Maui's definitely the ruler of that layer of hell now, right?
Yep,
Nope.
I think that's the way it works.
not
Thank you,
Congratulations, congratulations,
My
congratulations.
first act of the new
God dang
king
it.
of the third floor.
What the fuck are these things?
Is the light up?
Oh, that's a good
Just
idea.
had to try Morse code.
I didn't realize how loud that fucking sound was.
That's a sound effect in the audio.
Yeah.
It's happened a couple times.
So,
I also have
balancing
to
a.
dip out of here to hang with my fam.
Why? Why is that?
They just got here.
Oh, well, you can just, tell them no.
I know.
Oh, well, make your statement on October here before you leave. Unless you plan on coming back after hanging out with them.
Oh. We're going to do a bit of a flavor of the mind, a theater of the mind kind of little combat here. So, Gilroy.
You're the
You
only
are-
one.
Mine because it's just Galroy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're the only one.
Oh no. I have to go.
Alright.
Do I just get knocked out?
Oh, do you have to go?
Soonish, yeah.
Okay. Well, we can do that. Gilroy. As you run out, you're following that light. You feel like the natural precognition that you have as a warrior in this moment, it doesn't matter. You need to find your friend Tony. But you do not hear. In fact, it just snuck up on you. You hear the clicking of a mandible just before it pierces into you. As the almost looks like a giant ant, as the mandibles crash around you. I need you to either make me an acrobatics or an athletics check, please, to see if you can escape.
With disadvantage because I'm exhausted. Drag. Plus my proficiency. 24.
It's a big number. It's a big
With
number.
advantage. As the mandibles crash around you, you're able to brace yourself, harden your abs, plate armor, keeping them from piercing all the way through. You're able to come around and bash it on the head quickly enough that the mandibles loosen. You kind of fall back, kind of still stunned from the initial attack, so you aren't able to grab your weapon right away. And as you see, this similar from those golden statues you faced, but this one's completely blue and has this big spear, this giant ant with these long wings. As it's gonna try to make it's gonna lash out at you with its pitchfork. I need you to make another athletics or acrobatics, please.
What the fuck? When
I
you
need
say
some-
like giant ant, do you mean like human size?
Oh yeah, easily, probably bigger.
We're saying 14-foot wingspan.
Yeah,
I heard
Justin,
last.
is this one of those things that we fought in the fucking round room?
It's similar. I'll show a picture of what it looks like.
15.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Oh,
fought.
wow.
As you, did you pick athletics or acrobatics? Sorry, athletics.
Athletics.
You're able to kind of catch the spear as it comes in, but it does pierce you ever so slightly. You feel your blood beginning to curdle and chill already, but you're able to grab onto the spear enough that you're going to be able to land a blow with your other hand with the weapon if you're able to hit. So go ahead and make me an attack roll.
All right, with disadvantage because I'm exhausted.
Hmm.
Woo! 18.
18. Right. Go ahead and roll me some damage.
The one
Uh,
time.
18 just
Rolling well.
hits.
Max damage on 3 dice.
Ooh, max!
2 6s and an 8 is 20.
It's an 8. It's 20.
Uh, 24 points.
24 points. You're able to hold on to the sphere, lurching it back so that the ice devil ahead of you falls forward. You're able to kind of roundhouse it with your weapon, breaking off one of the mantle that spins through the air. You hear this guttural mandibilic cry. Tony, in this moment, you hear this as well as everyone else.
Can I kind of
You guys, yeah, absolutely. What do you say?
Ants!
I got it.
Hey!
As
Love
you
it.
guys all hear Gilroy yell out, it's almost like the wind clears for a brief moment, and you see him holding on to the spear of this ice devil, and him having taken a blow, but also have dealt one. What would you guys all like to do?
I run towards
Yeah, rush
Galroy.
towards him.
I'm gonna stay hidden and watch what happens.
This is obviously what I saved Tony from, so I'm a hero.
You're the most hero of heroes.
He is.
Some would say
Rithik,
you're
what
a
do you do?
rock.
I just mutter "God damn it" under my breath and run towards him.
All
I'll
right.
tell Rithik, I'll be like, and this is why I'll never be able to be
The
the king
inheritor.
of the third level. And I'll run over to
I could be doing so many
Galroy.
great things for the third level.
Probably the most accurate.
So here's what we're gonna do. Definitely with your friends being able to close the gap. If you're able to keep this thing here, you're definitely gonna take this out. So, as what's gonna happen here is the danger sense of the ice devil is gonna perk up. It senses the movement along the snow speed up. Gilroy, I need you to roll me an athletics check to see if you can keep it here by holding onto either its arm or its spear or however you want to do it.
Rengoku style.
Is he within 30 feet?
100%. Relatively, again, this is more of a theater of the mind combat,
Just,
so it's
just for the sake where if I have to, maybe I can
yeah.
fail something. I can maybe send out some
Give him a
inspiration
spark?
through.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
19.
19. Okay. I'm just gonna take a roll as well. Ooh. The blow that you broke off its left mandible seems to have done a number on it. As you see almost the multitude of these almost like fly-like eyes. You see multiple closing and opening, and almost turning. There's no really pupils. It looks like it's concussed. So you're able to hold it there in time for your allies to burst out. Between all of you, you're gonna be able to take it out. So, Gilroy, you get the final blow. Multitude of attacks as the ice devil falls to the ground, dead.
I turned
The
to Tony.
air. Yep.
You're welcome. I came when you called. Thank you.
Oh, I was sorry. I was saying to just hold your ground. I'm gonna do a couple more scouting.
You should brush up on your dorts and dashes. And
Sorry, I was trying to convert thieves'
Morse
cant
code.
into
You can
Morse
brush up.
code. Maybe I messed up.
Virgil.
How about we all just stop running out into the snowy wilderness all by ourselves, huh?
I was saving Tony.
No, you thought you were saving Tony. We had to save you.
Had to, and say are maybe a little bit strong of words with me.
Sir Galroy, I'm gonna put. I
Constantly.
appreciate it.
Make a perception check. Eddie and Kansu.
You got it, Chief.
And Virgil as well.
The 24, baby.
Okay.
14.
You didn't say baby.
Baby.
That's my boy.
33.
The banter between Rithik, Gilroy, and Tony continues. The three of you look, keeping an eye on your surroundings. Virgil and Eddie, you pick up the sound of those wing beats heading northeast, leaving the area much quicker than the movements that were being picked up before.
I think we need to get out of here.
Can I
Why?
quickly cast Speak with the Dead on this devil?
Absolutely, why not?
As far while he's doing that,
And I'll look over. I'm like, if anyone wants to ask any questions, we get 5 of them.
You said the wing beats are going northeast.
Yeah, kind of over into that Chasmy Lake area.
Okay, can I ascertain how fast they're moving?
That would require an intelligence check.
I can give it to you if you want me to.
Yeah, so
And these two were the only ones that picked it up, right? I didn't hear it.
unfortunately, the 14 didn't pick it up. Unfortunately,
But I'll let the party know, like, the wings
The cast dead.
are heading northeast, you said?
22.
How fast? Okay. Math. It's going approximately 0.22 miles per hour.
Ow.
So fast.
Okay. Faster than me, right?
Yeah. Slightly faster than you. Yeah.
Even if I'm flying, maybe.
Alright,
Okay.
if
Actually,
Virgils
we'll do it that way.
you need to leave.
Yep.
And we're in maybe not the best of places, as these things can be anywhere. We needed to head north towards this key. We need to go towards these chasms.
That's where we
Guess I
need
want
to
to.
go.
So
I'll fill Tony and Galroy in the loop. Well, I guess I don't know who didn't hear at this point. About the voice that cast message on me. And I'll say that Rithik said that the city of Tantalin is up north, so I guess that could be where those bugs are going. I'm not sure if that's where we want to go, but it seems like they're going back to report something over there. So, can't really trust anything here, of course. I'm not sure if this is going to be like the last floor where we just have to end up going there and kind of killing them anyways to keep advancing, and we might want to just get that done with, or if
Could
we
be
want to
that simple.
trying to find the alternative route.
Justin, what do I see? Is it because I kind of missed a few things, but like, is it blizzard-like around us, where it's like heavy,
Yes.
it's obscured?
I can kind of do the description again if you want.
You're good.
I'll put- this is
yeah.
kind of an idea. This is actually a good picture of it, relatively. Kind of, if you're to look a bit more to your eastern direction here, this is essentially what Stygia looks like.
Okay, that's what I was kind of thinking. Just more blizzard snow obscuring.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking.
exactly. It's just kind of like a barren, desolate.
Yeah, that's more of what I was
Tundra.
thinking. Yeah. Okay, so from where I am, I couldn't see the flying, but I could kind of by its flapping in the distance going by.
Yeah.
The sound and the boom, I could figure out how far they were. So,
How fast it was going, roughly.
yeah, how fast they were going, and I could ascertain northeast. Do I see the party?
Yeah,
I
kind of. Did you want to come out for that little like brief thing, or did? Okay, so you're staying hidden. Okay. Okay, so technically the party. Yeah, don't see you in this moment. Yep.
I thought I could see him though.
You with the passive person, could see him. Yes. Yeah.
But I'm not gonna like.
yeah, but he doesn't care.
I'm not gonna out him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna out him or anything.
I ain't no snitch.
I would. I'd ascertain maybe I could hear them mentioning going north, and I'm gonna start moving that direction to scout.
I just want to go up to Gilroy just to see how he's doing after getting ambushed or attacked by that ant. As I see his hands a little frostbite, I'll go into my bag, take out one of my 500 diamonds, crash it in my hands.
Like your 500 gold piece worth diamonds, right?
Yeah, because I had 3. Well, now I have 2.
Yeah, okay.
I'll grab one.
Sounds like one of your 500 diamonds.
No. One of the 500 gold piece diamonds. I'll crash it in my hands. I'll put my hands on him and be. We need you. We need you strong, Gilroy. Don't succumb to this weather. And I'll cast Greater Restoration on him to take away that level of exhaustion.
Greater Restoration takes how long to cast? Is it an action?
It's an action.
Okay, excellent.
Thank you.
Gilroy, as Virgil's healing magic comes over, you see the blackened tips of your fingers ebbing away, and the exhaustion kind of like it feels like a weight's been lifted off your back. Okay.
Sorry, I'm just double-checking some information.
Go
So
for it.
question, we'll go above. We'll go above table here for just a second. Nick, when do you need to leave?
Now-ish, if that's
Okay.
for you guys?
So then let's take like a quick like 5-10 minute timeout here. 5 minutes because Nick has to go. What is everyone's like? What is the feeling for October right now? Because I do want to discuss this tonight before we have everyone here.
So
And then I'll
far,
let Nick
it's
go. Then
looking
we'll keep
good.
going. Okay.
Yes.
We're down.
So far, looks
Okay.
good.
So then, do we want to book something? Like, do we have the all clear to book something for like? I think the weekend we were looking at was.
I
Was
think
it
you
the
said the
first
4th.
weekend?
I
Yeah,
had
the
it-
yeah,
4th,
the
5th.
I
fourth.
had it October 4th to the 6th is what I kept looking at
Okay.
things for us.
Now, with that knowledge, is that everyone's still okay with that?
That works for me.
That worked.
Yes. I guess the
Yeah.
question would be more so, how much time, like what would be the D&D schedule? Like, are we
I would
trying
like
to
to
do
do
all of
two
Friday, all of
I
Saturday,
would like to do
all
2
of Sunday?
sessions.
Okay.
Because here's the thing. I think, I mean, I've kind of as the idea either. I'm taking Thursday and Friday off with Thursday to drive there,
Okay.
and then we can do Friday, Saturday, come back Sunday, or drive Friday, Saturday, Sunday as the sessions, then drive back Monday. That was kind of like my game plan. So it's kind of I'm flexible when it comes to that. So that's up to you guys. Whatever's better for you guys.
I think my ideal is Wilbur comes up Thursday to my place. We drive Thursday night, get there early Friday morning, and then we do the session Friday, and then Saturday.
Yeah, and then Sunday we
And
chill.
then Sunday we chill. Yeah, and then we can drive back. I can probably even have that following Monday just be my off day for the following week, so I don't have to worry about
That's
stressing.
what I was planning on doing as well.
We're driving back,
Hey,
and we could just all share each other's.
How does that work for you, Nick?
Yeah.
Okay, Maui, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, just because I'm looking here, I could take either like probably a Thursday evening flight, and get,
Okay.
like in terms of like B&Bs, I'm not sure if
Yeah.
we want to do Thursday night, or if I can just if I get there Friday afternoon, would be Friday. I don't know. I'll have to check exactly.
Typically, what I would do for it, just so we guys know, like, do you guys know what you're getting into? Like Seamus and Nick did it with me before, like this kind of like weekend session, like the session would be like 12 hours, almost 10-12 hours. It's long.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm for
Especially
it,
because
buddy.
I do want to finish this campaign then, or hopefully. If the plan is, unless we're staying till Monday, I think we want you there Friday, Saturday, full, right? If that makes sense. Unless we're going back on Monday, then we can do the session Saturday, Sunday. Depends.
And like for booking and stuff, we only needed then the Thursday to the Sunday.
Yeah.
I think
Or,
that's
no,
what
I
I
guess
put.
if we want to hang out Sunday, then we would need it. For
Well,
the
we can like hang out If we do Friday, Saturday as the sessions, we can hang out for a bit Sunday, and then we can just drive back in the afternoon, or however people want to leave. Right? We don't have to like. We might be sick of each other by the after 24 hours of D&D. So
all enemies.
yeah. Like John, I know you're back at school. Are you able to take that time off, or?
Yeah. So I could.
Because I think you just need to take a Friday off if you're flying. I think. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. How about you, Shim? Is that okay so far?
I'm good, whatever. You guys book it, I'll be there.
There's 7 of us, right? There's that one that
Yeah.
I looked up. That's the one I had sent you guys before with the big ass fucking table in it. That's what I kept looking for everything.
Yeah, we do need a big table. Yeah.
That one went up in price since last time we looked at it. It's like $500 exactly a night.
Oh, that's doable.
Yeah, it was split
500.
between 7 of us.
Yeah,
you know.
507 ways isn't bad.
So the total is 1481. What 7 ways? Yep, 211.
Bad.
211.
Okay, that's total for the whole weekend?
All weekend, 211.
That's
Yeah,
not
Oh.
bad.
that's not bad.
That's all you gotta pay.
Actually, like, you think about it, if we're staying in a hotel, like, that's like one night.
Right? Yeah.
Like,
And
No, for
and
us
the
it's
other thing-
287. for us Canadians.
Gotcha.
You know.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can send this to the group again, just so you guys can have it.
How does I don't think I've ever actually booked myself Airbnb. Do you pay up front or do we just book it for now
you
and
pay
then?
up front?
Put a deposit. Is it not the whole? Is the whole thing?
Yeah.
Is it?
I think you could put like.
I thought you could put a deposit, but
Yeah,
I
how the
haven't done
person
in a
sets it
while.
up. It could be like 50% down type thing or whatever.
I just
you have
sent it
see
to you
what it
guys
was.
right now.
Wait, what is the so like? I think probably it's because it's in America. Probably we want one of the Americans to
I
be
was
like
talking
the
to Maui
source
about
of
that
it.
before, like figuring out.
And then we all pay the one person. I think is that the best or like? I mean,
Yeah.
we all have bills to pay. I don't want
Yeah.
to put that on one
I
person.
think that's
either,
what
but-
makes the most sense for me. I could put it on the card, but the card I'd be putting on is already like almost fucking maxed out. So I would offer it to somebody else, and then I'll just either send you cash, Maui, because you bank with Chase. I can just quick pay you the next time they get paid.
And then I can eat. Actually, I think I have to PayPal. I think we have to PayPal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is fine. I think that's what I did with Michele with the New York thing. So.
And then John, you can just give Maui one of those favors you like to give people.
But I think we should put like at the.
Get
I
on
think we
that
should book
thing.
it.
I
Just hit it with that fuck 12, baby.
Let's book it, and then if something happens, like we'll deal with it.
Look. Let's all agree. We will do this. The only reason we wouldn't do it is because someone is either ill, medically,
Extenuating
or-
circumstance.
Yeah. We're all friends
Yeah.
here. We all know
Yeah.
shit happens. So
Exactly.
if we commit to it, I can go ahead and block it off from work. I'm committing to Wilbur. If you're cool again, we leave Thursday night. We'll probably get there early
I will
Friday
be at
morning.
your house Thursday morning. If
Sounds
this
good.
is the plan, because I'll just take the day. I'll be at your
I'm
house
a
Thursday
little,
morning.
I'm a little
and we
uncomfortable
leave
about that.
at
You're gonna be hanging out with my wife all day, but
night.
no, Hannah will be glad that she gets to hang out with you for some too, because she.
That's what I'm
likes when
saying.
you
Because
come to
I'll
town.
just hang out, and then when we're ready to go, you and me will just.
We'll hit the road.
And if Nikki and Hannah do it, if they somehow want to come, they want to, we can just maybe split the cost more. Like they're more. Everybody's welcome amongst everybody here. So
Like I
if
said,
you wanna,
I messaged.
you want to add a
Nikki,
+1?
and I was like, "Hey man, come through." Like,
It's
don't.
totally up to them. No pressure.
Yeah.
Be like, just know that we're gonna be playing 12 hours of D&D.
That is
It's
part
like
of it.
you're gonna
As
see
long
us.
as you're.
You're
Well,
gonna
Hannah,
sit sour
Hannah,
and sleep.
yeah, Hannah's already been like, "Do your thing, like go do it." She's been trying to give me
Yeah.
the ability to go on a boys trip because I want to do this here. So
Then
think we do
let's
this.
it.
we can not even necessarily save on costs, but we could fucking throw down on some cooked meals when we get
Oh
there.
yeah,
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We'll do like.
yeah. We can do some groceries. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what we always.
Oh, we could do the classic.
Thank you, Shake, baby.
That's what I'm big.
Freaking pizza, pizza and hamburgers.
I think for this one we go big for like.
Oh, at least for yeah.
We're not having veggie trays and fucking.
No. We're gonna go ham.
for dinner like we normally do.
No, we're going ham. We're going ham.
Yeah.
I'm sure Maui probably has something he'll have in mind with his fucking Italian cuisine. Depending on what they got there that we can use, I'll think of something I can whip up for you
Yeah.
boys.
Well, let's-
We're driving there.
Yeah, well, we can
like stop
fix
at
something
a
up.
grocery store, do a big haul.
We'll make sure. I'll probably bring some alcohol up, some
Oh,
liquor.
Yeah. So again, this is we're planning for like Minneapolis. Is that the place?
Yeah. So
Well,
let's nail that. in.
Let's book it. Let's actually just book it, and then we'll figure whoever wants to
Yeah.
book it,
Yeah,
or
so-
like either tonight or tomorrow or something like that, right? Let's just
Yeah, like today. it
just
doesn't have to be like this
so we
moment,
actually do it. That was kind of the
Exactly.
yeah.
thing, and then we can let Nick go and see his family.
So
And
we're
then,
all
we'll keep
dialed in
but- no.
on that address that I sent in the group chat in Minneapolis, whatever it is in Minnesota. It's somewhere near a lake. I don't know where the fuck
I
that
mean,
is.
I'm fine with that price. So
I like Lakes.
Cold Minnesota.
Location wise, I think Wilbur, like I said, it takes us like 14 hours to get there.
Dude, like I
Easy,
said,
baby, easy.
if it's you and me, I don't mind
Easy,
driving
baby.
with
we just
people.
watch. We just watch all the fucking Critical Role all over again, baby.
I legit. If you put me to drive, I'm just gonna put
yeah,
my
that
phone.
table should be big enough. Just what I'm looking
But
at.
yeah,
That's what I looked at.
Alright,
That's why I
let's
picked
go.
that one.
Yeah.
There was.
How many
That's the
beds is
best looking one, in terms of like the table looks good, and then everything else looks good. I think I had one other one.
Six
but that one
beds,
was-
that'll be enough. Yeah.
Yeah,
6 beds,
and
3
it's-
beds, 10
and it's
guests.
got that.
Looking at the price breakdown in Canadians, fucking like, ugh.
It's a little rougher.
Like
Yeah.
over $2,000.
Yeah.
And then here I'll send you one. Let me see if I have, just so you guys can have the reference, because I found one that was.
I bring a lot of people.
Actually, no. The one I sent you guys is
The what?
probably the cheapest one.
No,
I mean, the one
Honestly,
that you said
the-
is
I think
really
it's
it, look,
fine.
it looks really nice. I think we do it.
Yeah,
I think
I'm just
I
I'm
think
just
we-
looking
yeah,
at
we do it this
It's got shuffleboard. Just fucking book it now.
Just do it.
That's the most
Okay, just book it.
Canadian I've heard you say anything.
Also,
Fucking shuffleboard.
It does have. There's a shuffle.
Whoever
And air
dies-
hockey.
whoever dies has to jump in a lake.
Yeah.
Agreed.
That's
It'll be a little
cool.
short, yeah.
If you,
That's
go,
actually-
like,
yeah.
if you go full dead, you're in
Or-
the lake.
or-
It's
you're in
gonna
the
be
lake.
October. It's gonna be cold as fuck.
Or
You're
we
gonna-
start-
Dude, that sounds like such a
No.
punishment.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, or we start the fucking session by everybody jumping in, and then we have to go back in and fucking
Damn.
like,
prep ourselves.
Wake
Yeah,
us up.
yeah.
All right, we're ready to
You
roll.
can't
man.
dry off. You have to sit there wet. And
Bro,
play.
they have a
Fuck.
fucking sauna in
barbecue
this
I
place.
know.
Yeah, dude, they got it.
Looks really
That's a
good.
nice ass
Oh.
place.
Okay.
That's why,
fire
like,
pit and
whenever I
everything,
found
it'll
it,
be sick.
I think we do it. I
I'm
think we do it.
down. This sounds great. Also, consider mini stuff. Extended
Yes.
away.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll look at that today. I may need you to help me because I have a hard time finding artificer things. If I have to, I'll just go here and forge and do it as best I can. And then I'm going to be extra, and I'm going to do 2 minis because I have to do suit on, suit off. And then I don't have wheelchair minis. Also,
They do it here for you.
Isn't it a sauna?
they
Holy
do
fuck.
really? Oh, they're accessible.
They do. Yeah.
What was I
Crazy.
going to say?
Good
I'm
enough.
considering doing a
Buying that house.
light cosplay in terms of outfit. I will
I think everyone should try and like do like a
little
character.
light.
A little something.
Right.
A little
Theme,
something.
theme, right?
Yeah.
So, like, I'm not gonna be wearing a fucking suit of armor or or medieval clothes, but I will
Bring a
try to find.
wheelchair.
Eddie is very much teal, blue, green themed for everything, so I was gonna go. Okay, I can do
I
this,
like that.
Okay. So
and I'll
We'll
curl
book
the
it.
mustache if I have to.
I have to. You have to. I'll grow my mustache back for that too.
Whoa!
See, if I could grow a mustache like that, oh, never mind. I could just get one, like a fake one.
Wilbur,
Also,
I will
in
help
my
you.
head,
Wilbur,
in my head, I'm thinking, I'm like, dude, can I
Wilbur.
grow from here to October?
Wilbur.
Get a mustache that size?
Hannah,
No
Hannah,
way.
Hannah,
Nick.
later, Nick. 'Cause
Have fun.
Hannah will find a way to make you look like Virgil. She will get the hair and everything, and we will drive the whole way there with you in full makeup. I will do it for you, brother. He's gonna go into that
Damn.
lake and come out looking normal.
Damn, if we get stopped and you just see me with red hair,
Yeah, it's a random check stop.
that's
What is
gonna
going
be
on?
the randomest shit where it's like, I'm literally gonna say, I'm going to a convention.
That's.
I'm not
pretty
even gonna
easy to do.
explain it because I'm like, I'm not gonna go into detail. I'm just going to a convention. That's gonna be my go-to answer.
I do want to do a bit more D&D, so whoever wants to book it, we'll book it, and then we'll send the us. I can send the money right away if we need. But let's just do it. I think you just do it. Just because once you've committed to something, it's harder to break it. So.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If I do it, I'd probably, if I'm the one that books it, I'll probably have to wait like a week. Because I don't get paid this week, I pay next week.
Who wants to do it?
Same. Don't get paid right now.
Yeah, I won't be able to for 2 weeks.
I can do it.
And then maybe put your PayPal information into the Facebook as
Alright.
well, Maui as well, and I'll send it over.
As soon as Maui says I'll do it, everyone go, no take backsies, no take backsies. He said it. He said it.
But
So we're
I can
booking
send the
it
money to Maui.
starting Friday, going to Sunday.
I think, yeah, well, I put in those days. I think, because what time is check-in on that one? Do you know how it
4.
works, Maui?
Check-in's 4, check out is
Fuck,
10 a.m.
We might
so
have to do fucking
We probably want to do Thursday
to
to
Sunday.
Sunday or Thursday to Monday if we want to have a day. But
Oh, we
that's
might have
that's
to
an extra
add.
2 nights.
Yeah.
let's
What's
let's
that?
do Thursday to Sunday.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, we don't necessarily.
I guess yeah, we could
Chill
go
Yeah,
there.
we don't
to
have
the
to
house and
hang
out.
there. We can chill
Yeah.
somewhere else. We can just
We
hang
just
out.
leave in the morning and then go have like lunch or something somewhere.
And then if
whatever.
if some people aren't there on the Thursday night, we can figure out like
Well,
maybe they pay less or something like that. But I think
worst
we just
case-
Thursday to Sunday.
worst case, I can. I mean, I can try to see if I can take a half day. We'll just leave earlier.
If you need me to, I can just try to get there Wednesday at your house.
No, I think you get in the Thursday morning is fine.
Okay, just let me know.
I gotta figure out where this is.
How much does it go up if we add Thursday?
Thursday. let's
Russell
see,
will be an
we're at-
extra $681.
We're at 1481. Hold
18,
on. 1937.
37
So
divided by
450. 450 bucks more. Divided by 7. Looking at
another 50 bucks.
65 bucks, yeah.
Another 50 bucks
That's
for
not
that
bad.
extra night. That's not bad at all.
It's not bad.
Considering, and then Wilbur will split gas on the way up there, but
Yeah, that's fine.
that'd be easy. Shit, I'll
Not
make us some
I'm
sandwiches
not,
before we hit
I'm
the
not
road,
too
baby.
stressed about that one.
As
John,
long
you're
as,
gonna have
there's
to
a,
do your raccoon dance a bit tonight, eh?
as long as there's a Boosie's on the way up.
So we have to send Maui 265.
Yes.
Got it.
It's okay.
no,
It's okay. I'll be doing it too.
How much is it?
Haley, the
Oh,
breadwinner.
I'll tell you guys.
Yep.
once I do it.
Just let me know how much.
Haley, I really want to go play with my friends.
Please.
Please.
Now we,
go.
whenever you do it, just post the amount in the
Yeah,
chat,
yeah, yeah.
and then we'll send it to you.
I'll send.
Ah, it's only a 6-hour drive.
We can make that 4.
We can make that for.
I could do it in 3.
Same. Same.
We
watch
made
for
an hour.
those toll
You made
roads.
an hour and a half drive, 20
Wilbur,
minutes.
we're just hitting 200 miles per hour. the
25
entire
minutes.
No,
way.
you and me are gonna take our sweet time to get there. There's no rush.
You said we're gonna take the scenic route. I looked up the fucking route. It's all what is it? Oklahoma, Arkansas, you boring ass areas.
we'll just see the cows. We'll count cows.
And we're driving at night, so it's gonna be even more boring. 90% of our drive is gonna be at fucking pitch
It's
black
just gonna
night.
be literally the highway, just all
Gotta
the
stay
way.
awake. It's gotta stay awake.
Good thing is in
That'll
October,
be-
we're getting out of this stupid tornado season in that whole area.
Yeah, we're kind of. We're not in a tornado season. We've definitely had a couple tornado warnings in Manitoba lately. So.
Got a couple tornadoes.
Yeah, I guess outside of Winnipeg, but
Wilbur's gonna get hit by that Cat 5 soon.
yeah,
Oh, shit.
Seamus moved like a minute from my house now, so
Whoa,
on one day.
Seamus. Oh wait,
We're
did
about-
you do your gender reveal?
That's on Saturday.
I was about to say, I was like, he hasn't done that yet.
I thought
Oh.
it was during the week.
You guys can guess in the chat, and then I'll let you guys know. I know
wanna
it.
see- I want to see
I
the
know
color
you
of the
know what it is,
confetti.
you dingus.
All right, everybody put bets. $50 and
Ooh.
it comes off of your total for the BB.
Wait a minute.
If we're correct, Justin will pay our share.
Justin will pay. Yeah.
I'm gonna guess girl. That's the energy I get.
That's what I was thinking. I want to guess girl as well.
Also,
Really?
also I can
Guy.
just remember I got 2 boys, brother. I can give your girl citizenship here in the States whenever they're of age.
I don't know. That ultrasound that I had looked like he had the biggest.
So there's Shalong.
Yeah. So. I mean, that would be my son. So.
It
Still-
definitely
he
has
still
daughter,
gives
you wouldn't
citizenship.
take long.
Prove it.
No.
Prove it.
Prove
Stand
it.
up. Prove it. You're on camera. Prove it.
I
Oh, is
need
that
this
okay?
to still be monetized for John's stream, so this is how I'm gonna be able to afford to go on this trip.
Good
I
shit.
need
Yeah,
John.
that's
I
the
need this to make money. So
We need this.
I need this.
Oh, it'll be Thursday check-in, Sunday check-out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. And then before we go, I'll look up things for us to do on Sunday. I'll do all that research.
Yeah, I was looking
And
into
check out that
Dassel.
10 a.m., so,
Dassel,
like
there's
I said-
actually a lot of stuff there, so.
Is it really?
It's like Seamus
Yeah,
said.
it's a decent sized city. I thought it was going to be like just some little town by a lake.
And
but
that
it's
lake
like-
looks nice.
Yeah.
That looks pretty cool.
And it's not that far from Minneapolis if we want to go to Minneapolis, but
I've never been.
I've never been
We
either.
could go to West. No, West Mall. Mall of America. We can
Oh,
Chipotle
okay.
3
Go
go to
times.
Chipotle 4 times in a
Hold
day.
on.
Yeah.
Hold on, can we? How far away is the Mall of America from there? We just spent our.
How do you guys
Sunday-
know about the Mall of America? That's what you guys are known for. This is your
Um,
mall, guys.
Sir, you do know we have multiple malls of America here.
Nope. That's the only
It's,
one.
it's only an hour and 11 minutes from Dassel to
Oh
Mall of
shit,
America.
baby.
62 miles.
We rolling deep with the convoy to the Mall of America. Down, 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 down.
Are we good to keep going, or you guys want to end tonight there? Or what do you guys want to do?
I'm good
Well,
to keep going.
We won't go
going.
too much longer, but because
Yeah.
it's a Wednesday, I still have to go into the office tomorrow. So.
Mm.
Boo.
That sucks, but-
Boo, lack of freedom, boo.
I had my freedom on Monday. Yeah, poor.
Oh. Watch Independence Day, you'll feel like you're one of us.
Hopefully.
Oh, true. I keep forgetting that not all of us have tomorrow off.
Nope.
Oops.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we're all good. Everyone's happy.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm happy that we committed to doing a trip, boys.
It'll be interesting.
And I've got a couple of things planned out. Surprises. Little middle of the night.
Hookers
noodle
and
session.
blow.
What'd you say?
That worked.
Hookers and blow?
Hookers and blow.
Well, I will tell you.
So yes.
I did look it up. I believe marijuana is legal in that state.
I think it is.
Just for whoever's
Isn't it?
curious.
I don't think
But it's legal here, so it's like
it is legal here. Yeah.
Just for
Doesn't-
whoever's curious.
It doesn't excite me anymore.
Just whoever.
Doesn't excite me anymore. I don't want to play with you anymore.
I don't know if Nick does marijuana anymore. I don't think he does. I think he's done.
Is everybody done with weed up there? You Canadians?
I never did.
I know you never did, but I'm saying like the other
Well, I
side.
tried it once, but I was like, nah, that's not for me.
Of this group, we're all done with it. Yeah.
Shit, looks like I'll just be. What I'll do is I'll take 3 edibles before we start our final session.
Dude, I thought he was gonna say I'll take 3 edibles while we drive over.
No.
I'm
I mean,
like,
you guys will have to. If we're gonna go into the lake and I'm
You
not
want a
gonna come
TPK? I'll show you a TPK. Here we go.
Dude, I just remember whenever I took it, we were playing our the Quarry gameplay, and there's werewolves in the game, and they're all running all over the
I
cabin.
didn't play Quarry. I played the other one with you
Dude,
guys.
so you missed such a good playthrough with everybody.
I
here.
heard that one was good. Yeah.
But there's werewolves going on the roof, and the characters are talking but not reacting to it. So I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then I had to go to the bathroom, and you know how Jim Carrey runs in The Grinch?
Yeah.
I had to take a shit, and that's how I ran across the house. And I could feel every fiber of shit coming out of a butthole. That was really rough.
Well, I won't give that graphic of detail in my campaign, but
Hey, that's what I do. All right,
that's
Everybody
fair.
ready?
That's a deal.
over to Edward.
So, I kind of lost my place with that last one.
I was trying to figure out direction. I heard them say north.
Yep.
I
And
was
then we
scattered
have the description, like the visual description of Stygia there. Okay. So Eddie, you see that? This is actually probably about the hour mark. I need you guys. I will still allow you guys to do Gilroy's +5.
Okay.
He still exists
Sweet
apparently.
Sweet boy.
Eddie, I don't know if is in the range though.
I don't need it. I got a 28.
I got a 29.
Full year?
Con
Better.
save, please.
We still got the +10?
You
Yeah.
do.
27.
26.
6 and 30. Everybody succeeds. We'll say Gilroy succeeds.
Let's say
for
power
him.
friendship.
Do you remember his con save modifier?
Yep. He actually does succeed. Oh, wait,
Okay.
does 25? Does 25 succeed?
25 is the save.
Beats it, baby.
Easily.
Oh.
Until next session where
Although,
it's 30.
no, he didn't. I don't think he got this con at all when he leveled up. So,
When does he start turning into an ice devil?
soon. Very soon.
By the way, I do want to do the Speak to the Dead with the.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, my
that's what
bad.
you were
Sorry.
doing. Yeah, that's
So-
what you're doing.
Thanks for reminding me. Okay, so while Eddie's looking and tracking the ice devil going northeast, Tony, I don't think you've cast this spell before. How does it look?
Basically Baldur's Gate 3. Eyes start glowing green, and then
Yep.
I'm like, I'll say, arise.
The body floats into the air, lifeless like a rag doll, kind of the limbs falling back, and then the multitude of eyes. You see like the eyes shimmer. Each individual eye on the ant's eyes flares off. The one mandible opens, and then there's like this row of like almost like shark-like teeth within the ice devil that open as the light comes out, and Speak with Dead is now active.
Okay.
And now I have to look up to make sure. Yeah, keep going. What? I think it has a choice of not answering, but we'll see.
Okay. I guess I'll say, who do you?
Oh no, yeah. Okay.
Who do you serve under? I want to know, like, if this is this guy or if there's someone else here.
Oh, there's a power struggle.
Yeah, like.
Smart.
If you had to pick between blueberry ice cream and strawberry,
Ooh. Beelzebul.
Oh,
I'll look
God,
over at
I know
Riddick,
who that
like. I'll look over at Riddick, like. I won't say anything. I won't ask questions because I've seen the stupid movie.
He only does
I'll
written.
just like.
he only does red.
I think it might be Virgil with Infernal.
No, actually, Tony
no,
knows.
He said
No,
Beelzebub.
but he said Beelzebub.
Yeah,
He
Tony
said
actually
a
knows.
name.
Yeah,
Oh, I
he
thought
said
he-
name.
I thought he was like speaking like a.
Oh,
As-
I'm just doing Infernal.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
like you gave like a word and like a.
I also
just
like
heard
the idea of him.
I'm just a complete asshole. Yeah.
Also, but him looking at Rithik and Rithik being like, I don't know, man, I can't hear it. I can just read it.
Well, Tony actually can speak Infernal as a
Then,
consequence
yeah,
of.
you pick up Beelzebul is what you hear.
Okay. Trying to think of another question. What waits for us in the north?
How many questions can you ask?
5. If you guys have a question you want to hop in, it's just trying to
I
get
think
information.
Tony's got this. Tony's got this.
Tantalin, prison, escape,
Prison.
wing beats. That's the last word.
Maybe.
Do you want to know what the wing beats are, guys, or like?
That's what I was thinking. Maybe
Okay.
ask her what the wing beats are.
I also want to know if it's already escaped or it's trying to escape.
Okay.
Whatever he's talking about.
What is the next question?
Dude, I was
We got
waiting for you to
questions.
just answer to everything they just asked themselves. Right
Just
now.
do the D&D movie.
I was waiting for you to be that guy.
I'm trying to figure out how to word this so that I don't have to ask 2 of those questions. Save.
Save yourself a question. Go
Yeah.
for it. I believe in you.
I guess I'll just have to say, is this, I'm trying to think. Is this, where you escaped from? I guess we'll just say that, just because we'll know.
Is where you escape.
Is the place that he mentioned, whatever.
Tantalin.
Tantalin.
Have not escaped.
Okay, so I think
Oh,
that
is he
means
a
that's the way.
guard?
I think that means that's the way to escape this realm is Tantalin. What are the winged beasts?
Kin.
Kin.
Like, family. Like,
No, I know. I'm just I thought the kin I thought the beast was what they were hunting.
So again, sorry. I heard, correct me if I'm wrong, you said what are the winged beasts? Plural. Did you ask what is the winged beast?
Like whatever Will wanted me to ask.
The
Well,
winged
'cause
beast that we heard.
What you can, I'll allow you one rephrasing
Okay.
just to make sure.
The winged beast. Yeah. What is?
Singular?
Yeah.
The Lord.
The Lord. You have one more question. Good luck. I don't know. This thing is very cryptic.
Answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive.
Yeah, there you go.
Ask who is the Lord.
Okay. Who is the Lord?
Beelzebul.
Okay. So it
Oh
is
my
Beelzebul.
god.
So that
I
isn't.
was curious if the Lord was going to be different from his Lord.
Yeah. So this isn't okay. So he goes back down,
Dead.
and I'll be
He'll
like,
sink to the ground. The head turns sideways. The spell cannot be cast on him again,
I wonder if
I believe.
we can still make him be useful. And
Are these things humanoid?
Um,
Yeah, he put a picture. They're
Just gonna make
Well,
sure.
just Just because the picture doesn't mean it just goes by the actual type of the
That
creature.
block.
Oh,
It is-
okay, I got you.
Sorry, I might have messed up. It's a large fiend.
Okay.
Does that make any difference? I think you still cast speak with dead on it, can't you?
Yeah, no, I'm curious about something different.
Okay,
I just
yeah.
need to know if he's
Yeah,
humanoid or not.
It's a fiend.
I mean,
Oh,
that
I
doesn't
thought it
help me.
Yeah.
I
Because some fiends are humanoid, some fiends aren't.
It says large fiend, devil.
I don't know if I can do this to him, but one of the other things I can do without using a spell slot is animate dead.
That's what I was just thinking of. It
Mhm.
requires it to be humanoid.
Oh, that's what you're thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
It also has to be medium or small.
I see.
And it's largo.
If this makes any difference, I will post exactly what I'm reading.
I just pulled it up. Yeah, it doesn't say
Yeah.
anything about a humanoid on it.
Yeah, you're not supposed to look up the monsters, then you get their stats.
No, I didn't look at the stats. I was
Cheater.
looking at whether or not it was a humanoid.
With this guy, he's a
Cheater.
Because
cheater.
humanoid is technically humanoid is if it's two-legged and upright, it's considered humanoid, according to like the Google definition. But it's
The
different.
thing is, some of them actually do have humanoid as their like. It's not a type or super type. I'm not sure what it's called, but some of them do just say humanoid. Like, let's look at your Laxel. It'll say for him.
Also, my eyesight is so bad. The idea that I could read that fast is humbling.
Yeah,
Thank you.
like your Laxel Bonray, medium humanoid. So it'll actually it will say if it's humanoid or not.
Translation: get wrecked, Seamus.
So the ice devil falls silent. The wind picks up. The wind begins to come from the west, now whipping and wailing. As off in the distance, Virgil, you pick up. It sounds like the movement of rock and ice collapsing. And then you begin to hear a great sliding sound.
Oh shoot. We gotta run. We gotta run, guys. Avalanche.
Okay, from where and where are we running?
It's coming from the west, right?
Guess
Well,
we should head towards the north. I guess I'll
We
look
should
over.
head towards.
Are you
I
able
think the
to-
north is our best bet. We have to
Are
get
you
out of
able to
this
give us all a
blizzard.
lift?
Ooh, lock?
Yeah.
And
How big is he? Like, how big of a brass dragon is he?
Well, and you can get mad at Nick for this. I can only carry one humanoid. So.
And he's
And I
bigger
would
than
keep that-
Fate, right?
Oh, he's technically.
Because Fate
he
could
is-
carry Lilith and Tony.
He was an adult copper dragon at that time. He is now an ancient, but you know what? I'll even be nice. He can carry 2 medium humanoids now. And you know what? If you're mad about it, ask Nick, because he only let me carry 1.
I gotta look to the west. Can I see the avalanche?
Now that Virgil's pointed it out, yes, you see where the snow and ice is being slide down this vast mountain range.
Is
It'll
it
be
coming
here
towards
pretty
us?
It's coming towards you. Yes.
Okay.
Danger.
Is it going pretty quick?
Relatively.
Do
Okay.
math.
So,
Do a math check.
We can also try to hide in the caves. Didn't we see some caves up ahead?
Yeah, but it's down a cliff.
well, if he can carry 2 people, I can cast Fly on 2 people.
I fly already.
Then, yeah, I could do 2 additional targets because I'm always forced to upcast. So I can cast Fly on myself
So that would
Hansu.
be
and
locked with 2
Riddick,
people.
and then Locke can carry Gelroy and Virgil. And we can fly towards.
Will Locke carry Gelroy and Virgil?
I haven't done anything to make him mad.
I said I'm mainly focusing on Gelroy here, brother.
It's okay.
Oh, you're right.
Locke kind of pipes up. Sure, I've carried many people through many sorts of perils. Where are we going?
Alright, insight check him. Is he gonna drop Galroy?
Go ahead and make an insight check.
He won't drop Gilroy with me around, right?
If not, we
Here,
can
but
have
he
him
thinks you're an
carry.
idiot.
We can have him carry Kansu.
19.
No, he's not gonna drop Gilroy.
He's for sure gonna drop Galroy.
Okay, so maybe he should take Kansu and Virgil because he seemed okay with them, and then I'll cast Fly on Rithic and Gilroy and myself. And Eddie can fly, so.
I don't even know
Wherever
how-
Eddie is.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't even know how far up ahead I've gotten.
So
I'm in the city.
Are we gonna? I would look. Do we want to head north?
So just so you can put in context, the entrance to the cave that Virgil is referring to is a bit southeast of where you guys are. Not far, but again, it is down like a sheer, it's basically ice layer, and then there's this outcrop, and then it goes like this whole hole into like the mountain or the undercurrent.
Could go
of where you
there
guys
and look
are.
seek for shelter,
Or you guys
I don't know
can
how
go
long
somewhere
this
else.
lasts.
You know what? Let's just go slide down that sheer cliff, and either we end up in a cave or we go on a cool adventure into the mountain.
Okay.
Sounds fair.
Either way, I sense story points. So
Um,
Either way, I sense
Wait
an
a minute.
adventure.
Virgil, do
brewing.
you, or has anyone seen Eddie? Does anyone want to like tell Eddie where we're going?
I
Has
mean,
anyone?
he's- Oh shit! As I say that, I'm like, Eddie's going.
He's flying.
You knew where he was the whole time.
Yeah.
Why you couldn't see him?
I couldn't see
It's
him.
like
Right over there. It's heading north.
You'll just see like two dim little boots of, and you'll see AV kind of.
Eddie, make me a perception check.
Uh-oh.
It's at 22.
You see up ahead the sheet of ice begins to splinter, and you see, kind of akin to that picture I showed you,
Mm-hmm.
water underneath that's eerily, it's like greenish purple color. The ice breaks apart, but atop those sheets of ice you see more frozen statues in that same glinting gold on that they wear.
Mm. You said it was glinting gold with the symbol of a blue dragon on it.
Yes.
Okay.
As you get a bit of a scouting location.
I would like to do something on one of those statues.
Do you want to land in front of one, or do you want to
Yeah.
keep staying up? Okay. Go ahead. As you land in front, what would you like to do?
This might be a little bad. They're wearing metal.
Again,
armor.
they have like a inch thick sheet of ice between them and their armor.
Can I cast heat metal on their armor?
Let me see. That you see within range. Yep. You can see it. So yeah, go ahead.
Just gonna just land in front of one, go up to it, and cast heat metal on it. So I'll just take a little ball out, drop it in, point at it, and on the point you'll just see it start to glow red hot.
You roll damage, I believe, as well.
Alright.
2d8 fire.
2d8. 10 total.
As you begin to heat the metal, you see the red hot armor. You see the eyes beginning to quickly dart back and forth as the make me an intelligence check.
Man's dead.
I'll have you know there's no remorse here. I'm experimenting on what the fuck's going on here.
Yep, this is kind of what I'm looking for.
It's a 24.
24 with the intelligence. This is the way
Yeah.
you gather. If that person is alive at this point, based on the reaction and the way the metal is heating, and the rate at which the ice is melting, whoever's in that will be melted themselves before the ice will actually melt.
Okay. I'm going to.
At current rate, at least.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna stop that, and I'm going to. I don't know how Firebolt would work on this. You hurl a melt to fire, creature object 10 feet, make a range attack. Let's see. Okay, this is experimentation. I'm stopping that, and I'm gonna try to cast Firebolt on the ice around him.
The firebolt connects with the frozen statue. It's slowly melted inside. There's a impact, more of like almost like a missile-like shape, and this like smoldering cinder, probably about half an inch deep, but it's a small location.
Okay. Let's see.
I will say, Virgil, with Virgil's natural super high perception, passive perception, you hear that firebolt fire off, Virgil, hitting ice. It's off in the distance. You're not sure what, but
Okay.
you've heard a spell that you've around Consu. You've seen him do this spell. It sounds like a firebolt. It impacted something.
If you'll allow me the precision of it, I will almost like a sculptor sculpting out ice. You'll probably hear a as I keep trying to get around this ice.
I don't know how much time we have because of
All
that.
time in the world.
So I'm just going to put my hands together. I'm going to, I'm gonna cast Sending over to freaking Eddie because he decided to go way over there. Eddie, avalanche is coming. We're going into the cave. Come back now, please.
I can send him a response, right?
Yep.
It's gonna forwards.
Noted.
All right, I let him know. Let's go.
Ah, yes. Undying camaraderie.
Hey.
Virgil, did you let him know?
Yep, I let him know.
Okay. Then I guess we should head to the cave.
Yep, that avalanche is coming. We gotta get out of it.
Yeah, you said wherever I landed, you said there were statues on top of those little pillars, or is this one on the ground?
Not on the pillars themselves. They're on the sheets of ice.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of like breaking apart into this lake or
I
this
will
river.
tell AV to judging distance towards a potential avalanche coming towards me to give me a indicator of like distance relative to where I am. So you let me know whenever I need to book it.
Approximately 3 minutes.
Yeah,
Tony's looking at those like, wow, look at those snow mountains in the distance. Those aren't mountains.
As those who are taking flight take flight, some of you board Locke, who has transformed back into his copper dragon form. The large red blazer you can see melds to his form, so now he is a dragon-sized, because it is a magical item, will match to his size.
Oh god. I love it.
So it's like Incredible Hulk pants. It's like
pretty much, yep, 100%. And Konsu and Virgil board the giant copper dragon, and you take off with Tony, Rithik, and Gilroy. Tony casts Flay on them.
Mm-hmm.
And as you head to the cave, Rithik, are you following suit? You go somewhere else.
You see Rithik saying like, "Slay ya."
I fly now, baby. I'm going elsewhere.
My people need me.
And you guys are heading for that outcropping in the sheet of ice there, and the sheer face. Okay. It's not a long journey by any stretch of the imagination. It actually, and this outcrop is actually far too large for Locke to actually land himself.
You mean far too small?
Sorry, yes, Lock is far too large for the outcropping for him to actually land on. So, Gilroy,
Rock
sorry,
landing?
nope. Kansu and Virgil. I need an acrobatics check.
Oh, baby. He knew what he was doing from the start. Look at him.
Oh no.
And as you guys are like about to jump down, if you miss this jump, hundreds and hundreds of feet.
Oh no.
Wait, but we're
Hey.
flying. Can't we catch him?
Guys, no worries.
The rate of falling is far
Kansu
faster
can
than fly speed,
save
I believe.
me.
Because
Kansu
essentially,
can
D&D
save-
rules, as soon as you fall, you clip into the lowest possible spot. Is how D&D
Kansu
rules are
will
written.
Save
So.
me. Uh-oh.
What's a 6 get me?
Oh, no. No.
I rolled
Wait,
a
wait, does he
3.
get to add? Does he get to add the? No, that's only on saving throws, isn't it?
I rolled
the lock boon?
3
No,
minus
the
1.
Rithik and Gelroy stuff.
I rolled a 2.
Uh-oh. I'm not gonna
Um,
lie.
before
I'm
this
not gonna lie.
clears up, I will
you
reaction
about
cast
to die?
Featherfall on
Excellent.
myself
That's smart.
and Virgil.
Okay.
Death does not meet us today.
You know, I make those skill challenges like there's no way that you're all lower than like an 8th, right? At this point in the game. Nope.
Oh, my acrobatics is ass.
So, a
Just love the idea of these little dwarf feet jumping, and you're like,
Me and
Just
heights
move.
don't go well together.
what we're gonna do, Kansu, you're absolutely able to cast Featherfall upon yourself. Virgil rolled, like essentially like very close to a critical fail. I just want a perception check. The DC is 10.
That's where
To
I die, boys.
see if you pick him up as he begins to fall. DC 10.
My perception is +8.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I literally
As long as you don't roll
literally
a
a
You
nat
don't roll a
1.
1. Yeah,
Yeah,
if you don't roll
yeah.
that 1, it's fine.
Don't roll a nat 1. Okay.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine?
Do you imagine?
Then it would just be destiny. Virgil was
One
meant to
in
fall.
20.
Destiny was meant to fall here.
I was meant to die.
It was such an
Quickly as you
anticlimactic
begin
death.
falling very rapidly, you slap Featherfall on yourself and you see Virgil like a cannonball. You're able to cast it on himself. You see the sprouting of the like feathers and this like flutter around him as his falling speed becomes much slower.
She's doing this to try to get over.
However, you guys are both falling. I'll finish this and then I'm still in the bathroom and you guys can roleplay this while I'm out here. They descend at a rate of 60 feet per round until the spell ends now. So,
People with flying can fly with 60 feet, so that means we can.
Grab
Catch
him
up
and
to
bring
him.
us down.
should be able to catch him. Now,
People flying can dash and just catch
Mhm.
them.
60 feet of flying.
60 feet
With
per
fly?
turn flying, and then dash, get 120.
Dash, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So, provided as you guys are gonna go pick them up, hopefully.
I was gonna do it.
Who's gonna do it?
Well, either that or one of them's gonna die because Rithik's not gonna do it.
That's your. I told you this guy's Homelander, bro.
Tony
mean-
trusts Riddick will save Virgil, so Tony was gonna go for her.
I'll just
So
be here
Constant goes down and
waiting.
flies up and picks up. Gelroy.
Oh.
Who's going down to pick up Constant?
Gelroy's getting Konsu,
Tony is.
and Tony's trusting that.
Oh, really?
Oh, we're playing this game now, huh?
Gelroy grabs Constant, comes back up. Tony and Rithik. Virgil is
I land
just-
on the outcropping and I cast
Lord.
9 cents in the cave.
Oh, you're not gonna go save Virgil? I say out loud.
Save him from what?
Okay, I'll go get him.
This is awkward.
What's up to you, Rithik?
Yeah, he goes up because he's falling down a hole.
Don't
right
worry,
now.
there's no pettiness
I'm
amongst
above
the
him on
brothers
the
here.
Virgil,
Uh-huh.
you fall. You see both Tony and Rithik land on the outcropping for a brief moment. You don't hear what they say. Who's coming down to get you? In your
They
head.
must be
In-
fighting.
Over who wants to
who's
get you
gonna,
more,
yeah,
right?
over who's gonna get the honor. Yep, for sure.
For a moment, you see this infernal figure light up the way, but as it comes down, it is your brother Tony.
Reaching out Akron style, right in the pull him out.
Rithik did not come get you.
That's fine. I'm not hurt.
You sure?
It's fine.
I'll just feel like, are you okay, brother?
I'm fine.
He looks at Rithik and he hears that. He's a little sad.
Just. Oh.
Tony, as you continue to sail down, what do you say?
Yeah, I'll just be like, okay, it's okay, I got you. We'll get back up there. Well, are we? Do I need to fly up now with him?
Yeah, you'd fly
Yeah,
up
okay.
now.
So, he may be your. No, I was gonna say a really stupid thing. I was gonna be like.
You were gonna give
Yeah, it was.
Guardians of the
You
Galaxy
knew exactly what I was gonna say. You knew exactly what I was gonna do. I was gonna be like, he may be he may be a brother to you, but he's not your bro.
I'm neither of those things.
I love how you knew exactly what I was gonna do. I was gonna do
I
stupid
knew.
Dude. Guardians of the
We
Galaxy.
share one brain cell.
Exactly. You always can pick up on it.
As you fly up, we pan over to Eddie. Eddie, the avalanche will be down in probably a colliding distance to you in about a minute. What are you doing?
I imagine that in the past 2 minutes, I have been peppering at this guy to get through.
At this point, there is several locations where the ice has been chipped away enough that you could figuratively touch the actual golden armor of the actual person within.
Okay. Could I... Jeez, what's the best way to do this? Maybe I could do an intelligence check to see if I would ascertain that using shatter in a way could shatter the remaining ice from around him off without hurting him.
So let's take a peek. He would have to make a saving throw. Yeah, I'd say I think you think it would work in this point. Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to do that. Shatter,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I cast the shatter. Want me to
He
do the damage?
fails, but so does the ice. Yes.
Okay, 16.
As the shatter goes off, the ice cracks, and you see like these splinters, like a spider web, weaving its way along the ice, shattering as the sound ricochets throughout it. You see the eyes whirl back in pain once more. You feel, or you see, ice breaks at the points that you already previously borne out, and as the ice breaks and as the eyes turn, Eddie, can you roll me a D100, please?
Yes, sir. Can we do it? I'll do it in the roll 20.
Uh-oh.
Let's see it.
Wow. 39.
39. Your memories go back to a time where you brought someone out of a cryogenic sleep before. The disorientation is something you're familiar with. But as you look down upon the individual, the notes, This was 2 seconds. This was a man known as Irfen when you had put him under. But as Irfen comes out of this cryogenic sleep, the eyes have shifted and changed. You see actually multiple irises within the one eye. And as that happens, you hear mandibles and clicking and the buzzing of wings.
Do I hear it coming from him or around me?
You hear it within your memories. It is here. You will stay, Edward, as you get locked in this memory. You hear just this clicking laughter and the buzzing of these insectoid wing beats. As around you, the snow capitulates towards you, rocks and ice. We're gonna end tonight's session there. So, I'll be back.
I'm fucked.
Know what they
Oh,
say?
you got
Never
word, what a
go
fucking-
off alone.
Fucking
Dude, I
nerd.